Probably shut that off just for now. I realize there's not an optimal way to view YouTube chat while doing this. That's why I should be running in Steam mode with overlay, so that way I can actually see you guys without having to stop and do this every few seconds. Tells you I really haven't streamed in VRChat before, but feel free to let me know if it's smooth. Hopefully it is. I don't know, so it's first time. And so first time, that's my warrant card to be as awkward as I possibly can and not get any repercussions for it, because that's how the world works. But oh man, it's one way to do the night, I guess. Anyway, I figured I'd get my bearings real quick before I start trying to, throw myself into public lobbies, which is going to kind of be the point of this, unless other people want to come and meet up with me. Then I might change pace up, but for the most part, I'm just going to be live streaming, going around public lobbies, see what's going on. Hopefully not run into too weird of stuff, but, it's VRChat. It could be anything. Although I do want to check real quick and see if, see how the stream's looking. Seem to have a decent frame rate. Audio is just fine. Okay, coolio. Cool frickin' beans. I guess I did get started a little bit early. So I'm just going to go ahead and wait for some people to maybe poke around. Take the peek around. Take the peek around. Guess we shall see what might be going on. All right. Yeah, note to self. Next time, boot up in Steam so I can have the overlay. But I'm going to put everything into a decent position. All right, everybody. So here's the plan. We're going to go dick around in some public worlds. See if, hopefully we don't reach into too much trouble. See what we can do, though, So right off the gate, I have, I'm just chilling out in this world. It's one of the new ones by Coffee Pot, I believe, is the author of this one. Unless I changed, yeah, this should be Coffee Pots. This is the back alley, I think. I don't care who you are. We seek empathy. Nope. Which world is this? Or maybe it is. I'm trying to. Let me look real quick. Yeah. Okay, it is one of Coffee Pot's. Coffee Pot, for those who don't know, they were the creator of the After Dark. The After Dark Arcade is what it was, but now it's turned into the After Dark Plaza. They finally started working on it again. They've released an apartment and also an alley, which is kind of like an open apartment with a small back street courtyard. I was kind of hoping it to be more like a chiller version of like here's the main flashy, and then maybe here's like the gloomy, less popular, but just away out of sight from all the chaos world. Maybe they got more plans for it in the future. I don't know. It's Coffee Pot, and I know they can work at an extremely fast pace, so that does excite me. And I haven't seen a lot of the After Dark Plaza yet, but from what I did see, it is absolutely massive, and it runs surprisingly well. That was something I wasn't expecting, like, at all. And it definitely excites me a little bit. So, come on. Yeah, I really should. You know what? Honestly, I'm tempted to just boot things up in Steam again. I'm not going to, because it'd be a lot of work. But just booting stuff up with the Steam with a OVR overlay, or I'll just be able to pull up everything right here, would be a lot more useful than stopping and having my avatar, vanish every few seconds. It would be a lot more streamer friendly. So I'm going to consider that in the future if I ever do more VRChat streams. I mean, I got to give the people what they want. And if I can't do history videos right now, then I don't know. I'll find something else. Absolutely excited for the con, though. Let's see if we can't go get up to some trouble. Maybe I can get a one here or something. I should probably edit my status. Just go live. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into an After Dark Plaza. Just because I want to explore the world a bit more and, see what we can get into. Currently in the alleyways, they're after 8 people in apartments. What about the plaza? 89 people. That's some healthy numbers. So I thought. Almost all of them are private. What the hell? Come on, people. Well, there's one with a person in it. Let's go see what we can run into. Who knows? Maybe we'll find someone really social. I'm curious what the stream feeds when I'm loading. Does my camera just vanish for a short period of time? Yep. Certainly does. Hopefully my camera will reappear. If it doesn't, I guess we'll sort that out. Somebody's getting in their car. Ah, OBS just sees me in the void, of course. Thanks, G. How long is this world going to take to load into? That is question of the night, it seems. And like I even have my camera back. And dumped it over there. So there was somebody else in this world. Maybe they wanted to be alone. Don't know. But the world's public, so I'll go say hi. Of course, I got to figure out where they are first. So I want to show this off. This is the new plaza that World literally overwrote the old arcade, which was privated and gone for a while. But now we've got this place, which is absolutely massive. So, of course, back here we got the arcade. Anomaly Lounge. The Dark something. And like somebody else joined the world too. Seeing the kind of trouble we can get into. Eh? I'm less likely to run into bullshit about being a furry in VRChat here too, because this place is made by a furry. God, I love VRChat sometimes. And I'm tripping. I thought I just saw someone. Weird. What's this? What's it? Udon. Headset's being goofy. All right. Fuck it. Let's go see the arcade got. Yes. This is Coffee Pot. And their work is amazing. So, oh my god, they literally got Benson. I'm a fan already. I'm already a fan of the new place. So yeah, definitely a lot of lights. Wow, look at these. Definitely very low poly, but a lot more detail than the old place for sure. It really demonstrates the talent of the creator. Pizza, can I grab that? Probably not. Nah, don't seem like it. All right. Those lights. Looks like somebody drew those. Maybe those are pencils. There's an upstairs. Can't see it. Yeah, somebody's got to have drawn those. And I'm seeing the trail goes this way. Oh, they're cars. See if I can change the anchor point. Behavior, maybe that's what I'm looking for. Look at me, auto level. Well, I mean, that's better. These lovely things down here, though. Nope, that's not better. Turn off auto level. These beautiful things down here. Some giant RC cars. Bitches. All right. Oh. I found our mystery man. It's just.
Hello.
Yo. What's up?
Yo, how does this work? My first time in VRChat.
Not my first time in VRChat, but it's my first time in this world. They just replaced one of their old ones with it.
Ah, okay.
Ah, they brought my man back. How do I what?
How do you play this? Just buy your weapon.
Hello, bud.
Yo, Volk, what's up? I thought I recognized that avatar.
You're on read, so I couldn't join you normally. I literally found the stream and then figured out which world you're in, and since you're in a public instance, bingo!
Well, that was the plan, just join a bunch of public instances. We found a first timer.
On read, so I couldn't join you.
Oh. Well, I'm not anymore. I'm not ready anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Just wanted to let you know that. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing decent. See if I can just set this in some decent place.
Chill.
We have found a first timer. And so VRChat's not too difficult. Especially it's getting better all the time. So you can actually buy guns. Oh my god.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I only have.
A little secret. I can show you one.
What would that be?
Hey, let's hear it. Okay.
We can get even money from.
Well, yeah. This is my first time getting back, and this is the old arcade Volk. This is the replacement world for it.
Yep, I've been to that one, and now I've been to this one for quite some time, actually. Pretty cool.
Where's the avatar I designed?
Other terms. Oh, you mean the VRChat one that you made?
Yeah. Wait, did I not make it into VRChat yet?
No. You didn't.
Oh, I only made a VRM of it. Okay, my bad. I've been doing some VR work for other people, and he's one of them. I thought I put it in VRChat. It's been a minute. Yeah. Forgive me. Oh my god. That is
uploaded to my account because that's what.
No.
Oh yeah, you can make your own dockies.
You can make your own docky.
Yeah, you stand there.
No, this is the reason why I play, so I can give this.
How do I scan it?
How do I take this? I don't know. I think I have to.
Battlefield 3000, a Hex Text production Hex Vault. Does not sync up for late joiner players. Need to be rescanned after button press. You have 5 seconds to pose before it captures the frame.
Okay, hold on. There we go.
Ah, there we go. Oh, and I'm flickering like hell.
Give us a nice pose.
That's about as basic as a pose you're gonna get.
I want this. Give me this. I can't take it.
What I should do
what the fuck?
is probably
I want to buy guns.
local.
Oh, the lasers are fast.
There we
now.
go.
Holy shit. Nice.
So now the camera just follows me, and I can actually view it wherever I want.
Lasers are actually going at a decent pace now.
Got all about the Team Fortress characters.
Yeah. Target practice. You can now use a gun.
Yeah, I've messed with them before. Where are the pistols at?
Man, TF2 was a shotgun.
You have to buy them.
It was until Valve abandoned it.
Yeah.
We have to buy guns in order to use the range. They used to just come with guns. Come on, guys. All right.
Yeah, it's not too much. All you have to do is just pick up either the pizzas lying around,
Yes.
or
I tried picking up a pizza.
yeah,
Didn't
you
work.
got that. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, a pizza like that?
Really? Let me try.
I'd-
Wait, hold on. I spot that shit first. It's mine.
Hey, I got it.
You jump on it.
Oh, well, I figured it out. Anyway, Volk. 5 days.
Yes.
5 days.
5 days till you go to your con.
Yeah, 5 days till I leave.
Nice. Well, I hope you're the best, man. I had a brilliant time at my one.
How trashy can I get? I know.
Went to Southern Port. I went to FurCon ZNZ.
Yeah, I remember.
2023.
2023?
Not 2023.
I was gonna say.
2022.
I said 2022. Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, you went to one recently, didn't you? Is this trash enough?
Yeah.
Have I joined the trash crew yet?
That's awesome.
Thank you. Bone changes. It doesn't go absolutely everywhere with my head now. I just realized that. Since they changed the bone, it doesn't fly everywhere. Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
What do you have the beans? Do you want the beans? Volky?
Beans.
Wispa's beans. Not just any beans. Wispa's beans.
Wispa beans. Yeah. Cake.
Carrot cake. Carrot cake.
Yeah.
You know you love it.
Man, I
The
feel
carrot
like
cake.
I feel really good right now.
You feeling good?
Yeah.
So I had
FurCon put me in a really good mood.
pretty much the wait. How long ago did you go?
Weekend. I went for the entire weekend until Monday.
Yeah, but when weekend was that? Last
I
weekend?
arrived on Friday.
Wait, that was last weekend?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I had no idea. I knew you went to a con a while ago,
Yeah.
like last year, but I didn't know.
Yeah,
You
I
just
went
got
to a con. Didn't you see the posters posted everywhere?
Oh, I didn't. Did you record anything?
But I'm on Discord, AnthroDX, Telegram, everywhere.
Devin-
YouTube.
Devin saying hello. Welcome to the stream. All right. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I've been extremely busy. I've been packing. Ready.
Oh, if you've got the Steam VR thing, you'll be able to see the chat.
Yeah,
you'll
I
be able to
do
see the
have
chat
that,
on your wrist.
but I'm not currently running on Steam's VRChat. I'm running on Oculus's because it performs better on Oculus hardware. Go figure.
Yeah, that is
Anyway, newer pizza. Give me.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Gib. Come on. There we go.
Yeah, just jump on it. Whoa.
Probably just need one more to get a pistol because they were like 150 if I checked right.
Yeah.
Also,
I'll be uploading a video later on after.
I'm so happy they brought this guy back. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah, those.
I'm so happy they brought this guy back. There used to be a giant one of him in front of a theater. I don't know if that's still there. It might. I think they talked about bringing that back.
It is up in the in the courtyard.
It's back in the plaza.
Did you see it in the courtyard?
I haven't seen it,
Yeah,
but I know there's a giant one of him, and I've got to see it
Show you.
in a minute.
I'll show you where it is.
I want to get some more pizza and get myself a pistol. Pistolas. Ah, more
Yeah,
pizza.
the courtyard.
Brr! I need $6 more. Or I can just play some of this. Real quick. Alright. Let's see what we can get. I'm not used to having to deal with a virtual camera. It's weird. Wow, that's not awful. I need to find pizza. Give me pizza. I don't want a Dutch angle. I'm good. All right, so let's go buy myself a pistolas. I fucking love Coffee Pot, man. It's like the best worlds. It's $1,000 to buy a revolver. Man, I'm gonna be killing it with that though. Can I attach it to me? Probably not. Does it have unlimited
Yeah,
ammo?
it's the
Yeah,
trigger.
it's unlimited ammo. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so we're not too bad here. Among Us? He just said Among Us. Oh, that's not right. All right, I just shot him and my head tracking just like died. That's not right. You see who? Hey, Volk. Let's leave this. Well, yeah, but let's. We got to get a good shot with this guy. Let's let this cursed abomination to rest. Fucking trash. All right, let's see if I can anything decent in the range. I can't even see my bullets.
I can only just see them. They've increased the speed of play.
I can see yours, but I can't see mine.
Slow, which made hitting targets is really hard.
Well, now it feels really hard because it's like I
It'll
can't.
be hard after this.
I can't see a fucking thing. I can see all yours. I can't see mine.
Don't see bullets IRL, so yeah.
Yeah, but I can see yours and I can't see mine.
I would guess that's an Oculus thing.
It's not an Oculus thing. I can see yours. I just can't see mine. It's weird.
I can see yours. I can see mine. So I'm guessing it's an Oculus thing because it's.
That's a very.
Yeah.
It's a very poor way to explain. I'll be honest. There's got to be more to it than that.
I know. That's just the only thing I can think of. Unless someone else is having the same issue, then I don't know.
Do you respawn with the pistol later on?
I'm terrible with it.
Yeah, what happens to these?
You mean if you leave this instance?
Yeah.
No, everything's gone.
Bruh. Even your money?
Yeah. Yeah.
That did not used to be like that. That fucking sucks. Hopefully they'll fix that out in the future.
It's always been like that ever since I found this instance.
Well, I mean, with the arcade, it wasn't like that. Is what I mean. As far as I remember,
Oh,
I might be misremembering. Anyway,
it's been a memory thing, but they couldn't keep it.
Let's go check out the big guy. And then I kind of want to
I
go.
know what that is.
I kind of want to play the VRChat version of Omegle and just start hopping into random public instances.
I've been wondering where that was because I couldn't find that.
Find what?
Oh well. I thought there because I knew there was I thought there was an Omegle thing, but I couldn't find it.
Oh, not
Omegle
literally
thing.
Omegle. Not literally Omegle. I just want to go start joining random public worlds and see what we can run into.
Okay.
Like the VRChat version of Omegle.
If someone said Omegle,
Well, the same spirit of
when someone
Omegle.
says something, it's normally like when someone says something like the equivalent of saying Omegle, I'm gonna think the exact
The equivalent. The equivalent.
Very precise with me, otherwise
I'm
I don't care anyone
very precise. Where is the... Oh my god, Coffee Pot, you're amazing. Oh my god. I'm trying to find the exit, but... I said I'm trying to find the exit, but...
Exit? I'll show you where the exit is.
Probably this way. Nope,
Just follow
PvP
me.
Arena.
Yeah, they're planning on adding that in.
Yeah, I know, I follow the world creator.
Here, I got you something.
No, please, no.
This I only got you back.
Hey guys, I'm quite beside myself. Hey Volk, do me a favor and take a photo of this? Send that to me later.
Sure thing. Let me try and get. There we go.
Hang on, I was looking the wrong way. There we go.
There we go.
Man, I've seen people who are.
There we go.
obsessed
I've got a few
You
photos.
cursed
Then you got all the-
abomination, I love you. I never want this in real life. Do not make this a thing. But in virtual reality, when you can be deleted at a moment's notice, this is okay. Besides, he's got that like, wait, look, don't tell me sort of expression. Pretty goofy.
Get you that just as a joke.
No, please
That'd be
don't.
Funny.
I will burn it. I'm not kidding. I will burn it. All right, so where's the way out of this lovely establishment? Pizza.
Oh, I'll show you. This way. This way. This way.
You're going like a million directions, dude.
I'm going where I'm going.
You're going everywhere. Also, yeah, no, they weren't kidding. They really optimized this world a lot. Like, this world just handles so much better now. Oh my god.
It's the theater. Yeah.
We got the man's
There you
theater. We got the man's theater, guys.
Yep.
What more could you
Awesome.
ask for? Alright, let's head on in.
Oh, AFK.
AFK? Oh, them. Hey, I forgot you have to actually open the door now. We got the guys. I love these guys. They remind me of like a robotic take on the Ministry of Joy. I love them. They are precious as hell. If this is a species, I might need to invest in a character. That'd be
Yeah,
great
take a
for
look
Blue
into it.
Tails. It'd be great for Blue Tails.
That would be interesting, yeah.
Or imagine a VR avatar, a VRChat avatar, that kind of creature. That'd be dope.
Is.
There is?
There's a public version.
Where?
Yeah, I'd have to take
I need
you
to
back
find
the cafeteria.
I'll find it later. Video dome epilepsy
I know
warming.
it's going close.
Yes. This is what I'm looking for. The video dome. Epilepsy warning for YouTube. Epilepsy warning for YouTube. Oh my god.
Ah, yeah, this one. Yep. Multiple surface video player.
How do I turn off the track me? Or is it not? Why is it? Oh, okay, that's how you flip directions. Can the stream camera not face me, I guess? I don't know.
Oh, that's easy.
Clearly it's not. Oh my
Close
tracking.
the camera, stream camera.
Hang on, my
This is
tracking
on
is my tracking is having a heart
In
attack.
camera.
Is OBS okay?
Oh,
Fracku.
lag.
Yeah, I'm dying. I need to get out of here. And this room's killing me.
Yeah,
Where's the
you're
exit?
only at 15 frames.
I see an
What the
exit.
hell?
I see an exit. I see an exit. Get me. Also, hi Fracku. Welcome to the very impromptu stream. Well, not totally impromptu, but a little impromptu.
That sucked.
Got one of my
Ah,
friends in the chat. Let's see if I can pull this
Yeah.
down a little bit. I wish. Wait, hang on. They have camera smoothing, don't they?
I have no clue how to use that one yet. I've yet to experience with that.
Lens visibility, filters, mask,
Yeah.
somewhere in here.
Yeah, as of the rotation, it's literally the little rotation thing.
Smoothed. There
But
we go.
if you've
So
got
if I drag this around, it's not
it'll
flawless,
about
but it's
where you
definitely
shake.
it's not flawless, but it's definitely better, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I don't normally detach the camera from the actual screen thing when streaming. Just the thing. Unless I'm actually moving it very far away from myself.
I only do
So
it
you
when
can
I'm.
be anchoring it to a certain spot.
I only do it when I'm like
Yeah.
don't want the camera facing me, like I'm trying to look at something and show everybody. But you know what? I guess in this context, because that way I can move the camera over here and make sure I'm at a right angle. But in this context, I guess this is just fine.
It's a lot more easier to deal
It's a
with.
lot easier, yeah.
Because it's easier to rotate. Because without that, it doesn't like rotating. It just.
We got ramen,
Yeah.
ramen girl. All right.
Oh, fun thing, you can buy advertising here. So
Yeah, I know.
advertise something.
It's on their Patreon. I've actually considered
I
it.
actually do that.
It's $35 a
Same.
month, so it's a lot. And I don't know if I'm in a place to do that right now,
Yeah.
but in the future, I would love one of these poster slots. You know, I'd use the hell out of that.
Yeah.
Furry history, keeping
Oh,
it alive.
QR code, everything.
I didn't know about a Q.
YouTube,
Wait, why would you
everything.
use a QR code? That makes no sense.
You take a photo of it, then you take that, and then. Put that
Yeah, but
into
most
the
people are
QR
going to
code
use
reader,
this in
and put-
VR. The whole point of a QR code is you can pull your phone up in your camera app, and it'll automatically detect it and take you to the website. In pretty much any camera app.
Yeah.
But in VR,
Funny thing, I don't. No,
you can't
no, I don't
shove
have a
your
my camera
phone.
doesn't do that.
it's an older camera then.
I don't
But you
have a camera
can't
that does it on my phone.
You have an older phone then. You can't shove a camera in a VR headset
Yeah.
though. So
No,
yeah.
you'd put it up to the screen of your output on your display.
I mean, I
Well.
guess it'd still be awkward as shit. But yeah, no, I've actually considered it. I actually was considering it back before they shut down the arcade, and they started making the plaza.
Yeah.
If I got to go. Yeah, I messaged you on Discord now because I thought you didn't see me. All the backdrop looks like vaporwave colors. Rip, I gotta go. Oh yeah, no shit. It's I mean, respectively, no shit. It's like nightlife, sort of neon vapor, whatever you. I mean, I don't know how to describe it. It's neon city nightlife arcade. You know what I mean? It's the cinema room traditional theater style, but do they have the giant creepy guy in here? Nah. And the old one, they had the giant character sitting over the theater screen. Oh, it was so dope.
Oh well.
I believe the reason they shut down the arcade was it just the way it was going, it wasn't optimized very well, and it's like, I'd rather just do everything from scratch so it's not complete trash. And that's kind of how they started this place. And this place is unbelievably optimized. Have you seen how big the hotel is?
Oh yeah, that's huge.
That place is huge. It is all the same world, and it runs like butter. That's not easy. That is very difficult. I don't know if they have seating toggles in the world. I wish they did because I couldn't find any, but I'm sure that would slow it down a lot. So.
Oh! Watch this. Go into your menu, inventory, the little in-game menu.
There's
and you'll see something called a stall.
Wait, what do you mean inventory? Where? What are you talking about?
Reach behind your head. Behind your head.
Oh, they brought that back?
Grab.
Oh,
yes.
Fuck yes, they brought this back.
There you go.
Oh, how wonderful. Except it's designed to be used with my right hand. If I'm using that, it's going to look like whatever. Toggle menu. Oh, yes, you can save and load your token count. I'm back to 69, of course. Metro station. Plaza. Oh, can you fast travel? Or?
Yeah, the chair's broken, not working.
Jitterbots Theater After Dark Arcade.
Oh well.
Anomaly Lounge. I'm curious if they got the original. Yes, they have a fast travel settings, inventory, music player. Do they still have Ken Ashcorp in here, please? Or I think they killed the music player. Maybe it's not back yet. I tried to click it and just nothing happens. Yeah, on the top right. Yeah, it appears to be busted right now.
It's there.
It doesn't pull up for me though.
Quest.
It's not on a quest.
Being one of the reasons.
I'm not on a. No, I'm not. I am not on a quest. I am not on a quest. I'm. Oh my God, Volk. No. Oculus has more headsets than just the Quest. I am on a Rift S.
Facebook headsets at the same time. That's what I mean.
Oh my God. This headset came out before they were owned by Facebook. Oh.
Yeah, they would have updated the drivers by then.
Shut up for a minute, okay? No. The reason Quest has its limitations is because of the hardware. Because it's literally cannot be powered by a PC. The hardware it has cannot be run. This is running off my PC. They have not ruined anything like that. No, that's just no. Besides, it's a music player. That's world side. Oh, now it's working. What the hell? Please.
Oh, there you go.
I gotta know. Okay, so you can only use your left hand for some reason. I think. Oh, you can use your right hand. I want to know. Oh, Patreon playlists. Yes.
Oh,
see, I want to make I want to make a radio. I want to make my own playlist at some point too. But tell me, because I'm gonna add like a bunch of aviators. I need to know. Coffee's collection. Friendship is music. Oh, I love that. Halo's tunes. Oh yes. I need to know. Do they have a Kenny though? I feel like they got rid of it. Man, oh no, Ken Ashcorp right here. They still got Ken Ashcorp. Yes. I love my Kenny. Their music's great. All right, how do I? Evenings, greetings. Welcome, Con, to the stream. Welcome to the stream. It is it's a lovely day here in the whatever. We have gotten delayed from what my goals were, but Volk, would you like to join me in crashing a bunch of public worlds?
Okay. Be interesting.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Drop a portal, bud.
What blew my mind?
Sorry.
There's like 90 people on this world, like in the After Dark Plaza, but none of them were public, and that caught me off guard.
Probably some sort of big private event or something.
Oh.
90 people. Wait, I thought this only held 30 people.
It was like 80 or so. No, I'm assuming it's in multiple worlds. It's just they were all private because you go to the list and nobody shows up.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be pretty funny to pop into Furry Talk and chill, see what happens there. But actually, yeah, screw it. Let's
Be
start.
careful. There's a lot of kids saying the N-word.
Oh boy.
Yeah, be prepared to block or mute and or other things to...
I haven't been there in a while.
Yeah.
All right, I found a world with 19, 19, 19, 18. Let's go with the one with 18.
Yeah, okie dokie.
Oh, it's gonna be Ska. I didn't register me going through. Come on. There we go. Welcome, Alpha Wolfio, if you can still hear me. Currently transitioning, just checking up. Welcome to the stream. We're mostly just chilling, me and Vulcanax, because he has joined the party. And currently we are just kind of parading around. Just a few days out until I leave for BLFC, so having a wonderful time. I'm back. But no, I'm not. Just keeping an eye on stuff. Volk, where are you?
I'm here.
All right, no trolls at the front. That's a start. Let's go see
Yeah, it is a start.
Hibusky.
Happy man. That wasn't just an. I just got out of a
Yeah, a lot of
relationship.
various
ended on
furries.
really decent good terms.
I mean, I know what else we were. I know what else we were expecting. I'm gonna lag for a moment while everybody loads in.
Good right now. You know, I'm not gay because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
work people. Good right now.
You can
That's
find
the
a
only
bunch of avatars if you have to.
Eh.
Oh, he crashed.
I don't like turning off avatars. It just it only takes a minute for everybody to load in anyways. Once I do, then I'm fine. It's just when everybody's loading in, my computer like seizes up.
I won't be around people.
Ooh, nice. I leave on Wednesday next week. Wait, Alpha, you're heading to the BLFC too? Nice. Okay. I am leaving Sunday, but that's because it's going to take me several days to get there. Lord help me. It's going to take me like, I'm going to be on the trip for days. In fact, I'm going to be live streaming Saturday night. No, Sunday night. Because I'll be in the... Because I'm going to arrive on Sunday, and I don't leave till like mid-afternoon. I don't leave till mid-afternoon on Monday, so on my train. So I'm literally just going to be live streaming and camping out in like the bus stop overnight. It's not the ideal situation, but the fact that I'm even able to go to this con is miraculous because like all my friends, including this guy. Granted, I did work for this guy, so he got something in return. But because of him, Luna, and Kit, all of them pretty much pitched in various areas to make me able to go to this con. And now I've had enough luck with other people I've been doing paid work for that I'm going to be going comfortably. I'm going to have plenty of money for food, some actual spending money. In fact, I just finished up a commission project an hour ago, literally right before the stream. And I'm getting the money for that on Friday. I'm going to send it to him. It was just a little animated intro thingy. I've been working on it for like yesterday and today, and hey, it's $50, you know, that'll get me something.
Yay!
Of course, Luna said like, "Don't be surprised if I go home with a fursuit," because she's been saving up big, from what I understand.
Nice.
It's not a clear answer that she will, but On the other hand, she's saved up a lot of money. I mean, not only did she drop money for my attendance, she got me the $160 like suck my dick level of attendance that I was not expecting. So I'm going to be getting a lot of free shit, a lot of priority, pretty much the VIP treatment that I otherwise never would have gotten. Because normally I'm not even sure if I'd want to spend the extra $100 if I could spend it in like the dealer's den or something. But I mean, I'm not the one who paid for it, so what am I going to say? No. I'm really excited. Con's going to be wacko. Yeah, choo choo woo. So yeah, if you're making it, we have to meet up at some point. We just have to. And I will be getting there like at the con. I will be getting there like Wednesday at like 8 a.m. or something, like something ridiculous. Oh man, I'm almost all packed. I'm pretty much all packed too, except for like the stuff I need out until I leave. Even today, I got done with my big test, my big proctored test that I had to have my webcam on my tripod over my shoulder so my professor could watch me because I don't have a car to drive hours north to where the class is. And as soon as that was done, took it apart, wrapped up my tripod. It's all set to go. The only things I really have to worry about still is I basically have to do the next 2 weeks worth of schoolwork before I go. So that's going to be literally the rest of this week. And when I get back, I'll have to take the test for that unit because it'll be like the perfect timing because I'm going to be gone for like 12 days because I'm traveling just as long as I'm going to be at the con. So I'm going to have a lot of time to kill. And those night trips in the staying in the bus stop, I'm going to be live streaming because A, it'll probably make me feel safer, but B, it'll be a good way to kill some time. I don't know if I'll pull up my tripod and pop my phone on it. Maybe. I don't want to be like super public. Like this is a bus stop. You know, people don't need to be like. I don't need to make a big charade out of it. But you know, just like a casual stream. You know, put my phone over here. Maybe I'll put it on a tripod and just sit down, chill. It all depends on how big the bus stop is and how many people are there. You know, that sort of thing. And my phone's battery life. So what I'm probably going to do is I got to keep my phone on at various points of the trip, like on the way there. But when I'm not using it, I'm going to have it shut off and I'll just be using my tablet or whatever, whatever I'm doing.
Do you have a battery bank?
Yeah, I have 2 of them, but I also want to save them. Well, now that I think about it, the train I'm going to be on has outlets, so I should be fine.
There you go.
The battery banks,
you should be able to charge stuff, yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I guess the battery banks can survive me till I get there, because realistically, the battery banks are mostly for while I'm at the con, because I know I'm going to be filming a lot, and I know that takes the toll on my camera's battery.
Oh.
Also, if I need to charge my GoPro while I'm out. I've got 2 of them.
Yeah.
One of them solar powered, which is fantastic. But I can also.
Powered
Yeah, no, it's not a GoPro. My power bank.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, solar powered power bank. Yes.
Yeah, that's something I never experienced being in college, having to have an exam or resume or whatever. I graduated in 2018. I graduated high school in 2018, so I am kind of a young boy compared to that. But the good news is, if I make it through the rest of the semester, perfect. Which I've been doing flawless in this class so far. Like, I don't know because I just had my first big test, but of all like the assignments and quizzes that have been graded, I literally have 100%, which is amazing and staggering. But if I pass all my classes this summer, which realistically I'm going to, I will have my associates. Which, oh my god, like I wasn't totally keen on taking classes this summer, especially with the fact that I'm probably going to have to get another job sooner, and I'm dealing with everything long COVID related, so it's already like hell. But then they're like, if you do these 2 classes, you'll have your associates, and I'm like, okay, sign me up, because that is tangible progress. I've been in college since 2018, and that's just tangible progress to me.
Yeah. Well, I hope you get it.
2 to 3 battery banks. My power USB cards. Dog. I have a GoPro. I'd love to do my Twitch stream. I don't know what modern GoPros are capable of. My GoPro came out in 2012. It's a very old GoPro. It's a GoPro Hero 3. And realistically, I wouldn't use it much if it wasn't for a couple things. I think I said this in one of my last videos about the con. I can mount it on stuff because I have a head mount and a hand mount, but mostly the head mount. And it's waterproof. And I know the pool's going to be open this year, so I can film the pool party and not be worried about literally. And I'm not worried about it because as I've said before, I've put this GoPro through its paces. I've taken it down at least a dozen water slides. Quite a few. On my head, down a water slide, plunge into the water. I don't know if I have any of that footage still because that's from long ago, back when I first got it. But it's survived. The only problem I have with it is the battery banks on it. I mean, the battery in it. It doesn't seem to charge all the way. And so I can tell it's not going to be charged for very long. So that's why I'm really careful about it. I'm going to have to charge it ahead of time. Thankfully, I'm actually staying in the GSR this time. So I'm not going to be walking a mile to the convention every time I need to go to the room. But because that's what happened last year. And the hotel I stayed in doesn't exist anymore. They tore it down. It is gone.
Oh, shit.
Music, so I'm gonna go ahead and block that user. Yep, he's gone. Anyway, so my major, digital animation game design is the technical name. Although specifically I got into it for the digital animation part because I love animating. I'm not perfect at it. But I've been, doing it as a hobby for 6 or 7 years, and I've learned a lot. I am as much as I don't not up to date with I'm not totally knowledgeable on all the anime techniques, all the methods for doing it. I know my way around Blender completely. I know how to do just about everything in Blender. Maybe not the best optimum version, but I understand that program from top to bottom. I have some decent experience in 3ds Max. I know a little bit of Maya. I didn't learn a lot about it in college because Blender I've learned on my own time. 3ds Max and Maya is what I was learning in college, and Maya they were very loose on because my professor is an old school guy and he believes 3ds Max is still going to be around 20 years from now, which according to all my other students, or my students at the time, they didn't believe. So, okay. Or at least the people that had been there longer than I had, because I was a freshman at that point.
The older individuals who
I haven't actually taken any
open source programs exist.
What's up, dude?
Oi,
What's up?
Hello.
So,
what?
I think he's talking to the person that we blocked, maybe.
Oh, you might be talking to the guy we blocked.
Yo, you bunch of pussies. Why y'all block my homie for just playing music? Could have just fucking muted him.
Well, he's gone too. I don't like blocking people, but I believe it is temporary in Worlds. So, I
said it for you.
I blocked that guy. He's just being noisy.
Bruh.
Rude. Yeah.
Bruh.
I'd rather just.
Oh, I couldn't block him.
People being rude
I was saying it wasn't blocking him for a minute. I was so confused. Yeah, no, I don't like blocking people. On Twitter, I only have 6 people blocked, and all of them are for very good reasons. Because there was somebody who came out on Twitter and was like, "Hey, I always try to, solve problems. I don't block people on site. That's why I have nobody blocked." And I'm like, "Oh God, I wish it was like that." But you're around long enough, and people will try to screw with you or slander you or something.
Oh yeah.
Cough, cough, Shadow Leroy, cough, cough, and and eventually there's people you have to just cut off, and you cannot allow them to just if you can block them from accessing your platform, you this in very specific situations you need to. And I don't like doing it. I'm somebody who hates conflict. I wish most of the time the whole fandom would just get the fuck along and not be so petty or personal when it comes to a lot of things. Like, hey, I disagree with you, I'm gonna block you. I don't like people like that generally. I'm not gonna like shut people out like that out of my life because I mean I'm not that judgmental, but it's like I don't like people like that. So I try not to ban people too often. Although if Discord or if VRChat, it's like a user block, not just an avatar block. I'll probably remove them later. See if we got any new. Gotcha. Sounds like a lot of fun. Have a BA in history, minor degree in Japanese. I'm working on my teaching, sir. But that's cool. You learned a lot from college on your own. Well, that's the thing. 3D. As much as I learned about Blender, nobody in the industry really uses it unless they're like indie teams.
There we go. I can
Everybody's
the,
joining.
Chat on my wrist. Ooh, yeah, everyone's joining on now.
Yeah, everybody's joining. Anyway, I don't know. But Blender, I learned a lot on my own, but
What the fuck, bro?
Blender, I learned a lot on my own. But when it comes to
Alpha Wolfo says, great, trust me, a lot has changed over the years.
with what?
Can you read?
That's what he just said, over the years.
Let me see. So if you like college, oh yeah, like 3D animation. Oh yeah, no. Blender, I've learned almost entirely on my own. But 3ds Max Maya, that's the stuff people actually use. I have, thanks to VRChat, I have a decent understanding, or like at least a fundamental understanding so far of Substance Painter. And obviously the goal is to understand these other programs more, because although they're always updating, although they're always changing, once you understand them at a basic level, they kind of tend to stay in that format. Like it's like each program is like a different flavor. You got to get used to it, but once you do, even if somebody else, even if they're making adjustments to it, it's mostly going to be the same. And you just got to keep up to date, and it's not too bad. So 3ds Max, yeah, I know pretty decently, at least for modeling. I understand. I would never render anything in 3ds Max because the built-in render engines are god awful to work with.
With people's attitude about opinions, each other, I mean.
And each other's. Trust me, a lot has changed over the years. People's tattoo. Yeah. So I'm assuming back in the day, people weren't as easily triggered into crap. I don't know. I try not to worry about it too much, as I feel like the longer you dwell on it, the more of a problem it becomes. But I definitely know what you mean. Because even me, like, I only joined the fandom like 2016, but I could tell, even as a 16-year-old, there was a big difference between 2016 and 2018. Granted, my only like real experience with the broader mainstream fandom was YouTube at the time. Look at how many like commentary YouTubers exist in 2016, and we're mostly like, people were okay with them. And then look how many like died off in like 2018 or 19, or just like quit the fandom. It was like it's starting to, I think it's starting to change a little bit, but like
people's attitude about opinions, each other, I mean.
My lord, hang on. Somebody just put on like a 50 megabyte avatar. Oh my god.
Whoa, where's that?
That way, by the fireplace. Yeah, it's not too bad. My computer's, I'm fine now. But yeah.
Okay.
When it comes to oh geez, somebody else. My computer chugging a little bit, or VR is at least.
Gee, that
So
GPU is working its thing.
it's not the GPU. For the most part, it's the CPU. My GPU is fine. It's my CPU that's like clinching out.
Upgrading eventually when you can.
Eventually,
Yeah,
but as far as my motherboard is, I am maxed out on Hang on, let me see something.
Except for the thing.
Hang on.
People's attitude. Oh wow. Oh good.
Basically, when it comes to I lost my train of thought.
You're talking about your PC.
Yeah, my PC. Yeah, so as far as I cannot upgrade my PC anymore without getting a new motherboard. Like I have the best CPU I can possibly get. for this motherboard, and
Oh yeah. Just
upgrading again will require
cost a bit.
well, it's not just that. Like I have a really good my GPU. I have a 2060. That's fine. That's great.
Yep.
It's better than what I started with, and that's enough for me. It was enough of an upgrade from a 1050 that I'm like, I'm okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Also,
Yeah, 2012 is
why
when I joined, and there was only a handful of Furry YouTubers back in 2014. Now I can't even keep up. Oh yeah, Lord knows I can't.
Oh,
I
boy.
miss when there was only a. Why is my jittering? Oh, okay. I might have to turn on mode because now everything's jittering.
Ooh.
If I go over this way, it'll improve maybe. My headset's jittering. I hate when that happens.
Oh no.
I don't know what's doing that.
Oh no.
I don't know if it's showing up on the stream or not. Maybe if I
Oh,
respawn.
it is too. Oh.
Oof. Oh no.
Yeah, it's like. Yeah.
Maybe
That's odd.
it happens on occasion. Let me. Where is safety? That's what I'm looking for. Let's go to normal.
Ah,
See if that does it.
yeah.
Nope, that didn't fix anything. Cool. All right.
I definitely think there has been.
Let
a
me
bit of a
try
change,
respawning.
Like, since 2016. Like, although for
Nope, that didn't help at all. That didn't help. I might need to take off my headset and just redo it. Let me try this and see if this helps at all.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. I trying to reset the AFK thing.
Um,
I hope that would solve
I was
it.
just trying to. What's it called? I was just taking off my headset to see if that fixed it. That didn't. So I think I'm gonna have to restart my headset.
Oh.
So I'm gonna real quick.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not fun. I'm gonna real quickly just add like a way, like just some like placeholder image on OBS, so it doesn't start streaming my desktop. And then I'm gonna quickly
Yeah.
restart my. Wait, hang on. Oh, it's gone. Sweet.
Oh, yay. Cool.
It doesn't happen that often, but it does. I think it's gone. Okay, it's like half gone, but it's also worse.
Oh. Yeah.
I think
I
it's.
used to have that on a higher resolution headset when I was having it happen.
See now it's fine.
Um.
Maybe I just needed to like clean off the cameras a little bit. Yeah, now I appear to be fine.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Now it's fine. So I'm gonna go and catch up with chat. Let me see. Now it's bad. I might have to lower settings or something. I haven't been on VRChat in a while. Oh yeah. Let me see. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart my headset. VRChat's not bad. Just not move. VRChat's not too bad. You just gotta be mindful of the avatars. Sometimes you have to, like, if you're in a private world and a well-optimized avatar, or well-optimized world, it should be fine.
I can get.
I'm gonna take off
Some
my
worlds that I'm in, I can
headset,
get over 90.
put up a different graphic, and restart my headset so I don't accidentally give somebody a seizure.
Do you know where the Limp Bizkit concert is?
Whoops. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh well. Me.
Do you happen to know where the Limp Bizkit concert might be?
Blocked. Someone's being rude.
Oh. I've always hated you.
Yeah. But yeah, I am doing good. Oh, scars.
Okay.
Still working on that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pull up the thumbnail image. Let's go ahead and drop that in. And I'm gonna go ahead and
Yep.
restart my headset
Okay.
and go from this. Let's get Oculus
Obviously, you're
Trade
gonna
Tool.
end up leaving this instance. I will be waiting, and I'll rejoin when you're ready, buddy.
Toaster.
Meh.
How great it followed me.
And
How to find me.
hopefully this doesn't like
No.
mess up the stream or something.
This thing's ugly.
Yeah.
Trade
that
Tool's
looks
starting
good.
up. All right, I'm just gonna do a force reset of the headset, and hopefully that'll clean things up. Yeah, it looks like about the time. Ooh, it looks like about the time the jittering started. YouTube started crapping the bed. That seems to have fixed it for the most part. Let's do this. Device can't track the movement of your headset because there's not enough light in the room. What are you talking about? There's a giant light right there. I've done just fine with this amount of light in the past. Yeah, that over there too. I'm actually gonna pop that out. What I'm actually gonna do is take the popped out chat. Oh, that's not gonna work. Let's pop out the chat and I can blow that up. Let's close that. I'll just go ahead and pop that up. I didn't mean to do that. Are we working now? Ah, there we go. Yeah, it's handling so much better too. Let's go ahead and find my friendo and go join him back. He's not in a private world though, unless he went home. See if he invites me back. Ferality Finn's room. Ah, yeah, he went to the new Ferality apartment. Okay. Oh, that's a big download. Why you gotta be such a big download? I'll go ahead and pull up the full one of this too, though. So that's chat. I'll go ahead and blow this up over here. Technical difficulties. Got to love the technical difficulties. At least things seem to be going smoother now. Let me go ahead and oh, that's glitchy. That is very glitchy looking. And everything's just black. You gotta love everything being black while I'm trying to load in. Hello.
There we go.
Is this the new Ferality apartment they were showing off?
Yeah.
All right. Let me
Believe it or not, for a little while they had a third option here,
go ahead and get the stream camera back out.
but oh yeah, okay.
Oh, it's dark in here. Oh my god.
Yeah, avatars without illumination kind of don't work very
Well.
well.
I mean, I know how to fix that.
Oh yeah, you got the other avatar that's got like illumination and all that.
Sil.
Oh, you're a Vali.
Yeah, my seal boy. Except his eyes are still glitching out.
Yeah.
I need to do some avatar work when I get back.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
Oh, I still love that. Think that's big enough. Anyway.
It's like for the lols, anyway.
Also, I might change with the gestures at some point. God, okay. Is there a room that's brighter? This is like, nah. I need to go to a brighter world, dude. This is too
Over
dark.
there.
I say this is too dark to stream in. Okay, that's better.
It's illuminated over here.
Yeah, you just go move around for the lighted areas.
That's better.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Awesome.
Feels awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, the hoop. Awesome. Oh, you got
But,
the bow. Yep.
Well, of course I got everything.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I would say we're
So,
back.
like, because
Sorry about the technical difficulties.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah,
It's happened to me a couple times.
happens to the
Like,
worst
oh,
of
well,
us,
Just gotta,
but also the best, I guess.
yeah,
yeah.
the best and the worst, I guess, happens.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm pretty hyped because a fursuit maker
that I know is going to be opening their commissions. They're just taking a week break from the like.
Aren't
they've
you,
been working for a month?
Aren't you almost getting one from Kit
Yes.
though?
Yes, I'm getting the fursuit head and all that. I'm getting some other stuff though, some
Ah.
claws and.
Oh, from the
I'm
other-
gonna
from
get
another maker.
custom made. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get some cool stuff that I wanted to try out. Yeah. Yeah.
My bow don't
That
want to work.
maker,
There
though,
we
has
go.
been taking a break because they've been making stuff for over a month before the con.
Oh, jeez.
Hand stitching and sewing machine. Yeah.
What blows my mind
They're
is the
taking it
people
very
that
well.
like commit to a YouTube schedule and like, all right, and they're like, they finally take a break and it's like, I've been making a video every week for 5 years. Like, how do you even get to that point? Like, I get dedication to
I
your
don't know.
craft, but that's a level where it's like, come on, okay, come on, you got to take your health for a little bit. You got to take breaks. Like, granted, a lot of my hiatuses aren't usually by choice. In fact, it feels very rarely that that my hiatuses are by choice, but yeah, of course, my emotions have gotten stuck. Let me reset my avatar.
Yeah.
That's not normal. Ah! All right, I'm back. For some reason,
Oh, there you are. I was like wondering where you went.
for some reason, resetting my avatar also meant, hey, we're gonna teleport you 100 feet in the air.
That's where you went. He went
Yeah,
up.
and I just fell down. I realized, like, where am I? Do I need to respawn? And I just looked down. I'm like, oh, that's where I just was. And so I fell, and I'm like, yo, what's up? A volley airdrop.
Yeah.
God, I am so excited though.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I bet you are, man. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, you know it.
Gonna get see Kit and give him a big hug.
I'm gonna see Luna and give her a big hug. I saw Kit like a couple months ago.
Oh yes.
I haven't seen Luna in 4 years. And even then, we didn't see each other for very
Oh,
long.
Dang.
We only saw each other for like an hour or something. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. but we just like we happen to be in the same place, and it's like, oh my god, I've known you like for like 2 years. You're an awesome friend. I want to hug you, and we chilled out for a while. This is my first time I'm gonna be able to like hang out with her hardcore, so I'm really excited. Lots of friendly faces, and now of course we got Alpha, who's apparently gonna be making it. I don't think my friend who was there last year, I'm trying to remember what his name was. I know too many people. That's my excuse. The guy I was playing Flip Night with, I think it was iRead, although it might have been one of my other guys. But they were there last year, and I'm really sad because I learned Aurora's not going. Aurora Bloom, the fursuiter, and I'm a huge fan. So that's that. But Mark Merlino and Rod O'Reilly are going, and hopefully, oh my god, hopefully with COVID restrictions lifted and like the borders open, hopefully Fox and More will be there this time. Oh my god, because like Pepper Coyote killed it last year, but I wasn't able to see Foxes and Peppers. I was only able to see Pepper Coyote, which I mean I love them both, and I love Pepper Coyote. Hell, okay. So I went up to him, and I was chilling with him in the dealer's den for a moment, and I expressed like, I've been a fan of yours for a long time. I'm even a huge fan of your Look Left stuff, and he's like, thank you. I'm like, why? Because he's like, you know what Look Left is, something along those lines. Because most people have never heard of Look Left, unless you're me, because I'm a history boy, and I literally started out by doing history of furry music, so I know a lot of old musicians and stuff. I just have that knowledge. And Pepper Coyote, before he was solo, back in the early 2010s, he actually led a band with him and some other college furries. He knew, and the band was called Look Left. He was the lead vocalist, and they released like 3 or 4 albums. And I've actually looked, and some of his newer stuff, and especially with Foxes and Peppers, he's actually remade some of his old tracks. And I wonder if people realize that. They aren't one-for-ones. Like, obviously, they have a new take on them. Honestly, call me old school. I think I prefer the originals when it comes to them. But I know he's remade Double A, Battery Controlled Telescopic Knife. I think he remade Lighthouse or something else from that album.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a really funny song. He
even I would listen to that sometime.
Apparently he's not like super fond of some of his older work. Like, he doesn't think it's the same quality, and some of it, yeah, but there's a lot of songs in his old catalog from the Look Left era I'm a huge fan of. Then again, my favorite song of all time is from an obscure as shit German furry musician who released probably about a dozen songs total, and at least that are still findable online. And it was this tiny song that nobody's ever heard of called Dragonfire that he made in like 1998 with Furry Fantasies 2, which was like the third furry fandom album that came out of Furry Fandom. Furry Fantasies was the first, and then I know they made So Furry, or not So Furry, it's like Soft something. I don't remember. It's been a minute. And then they came out with Furry Fantasies 2.
Soft
I don't.
Balls?
No, it was not. No, it was not Soft Balls. Yeah, you're thinking of something completely different. No, you're thinking of something completely different. No,
yeah,
it was like I don't want to. It's not So Furry because that's a website and other stuff, but it was Silky Fur. That's what it was. Silky Fur. That's what it was. It was.
Silky.
It was along the right lines. It was Silky Fur, and then they released what's it called? Furry Fantasies 2. And Furry Fantasies 2 was like a huge improvement from what I understand from the first Furry Fantasies. I've reached out to Cheetah, the original guy, a couple times. He has told me Furry Fantasies 1, it's gone. Like, there's no copies. It is gone into the aether. But he's sitting on a bunch of copies of Furry Fantasies 2. And it is my goddamn dream. I might try reaching out to him again because it's been a couple of years. I've tried a couple times. I even have a friend who said he'd try to reach out. Taryn, who's been trying to reach out. But my God, this man, I want, like, there are a few things I want from Furry Origin so badly. I want that CD. I honestly want it more than I want a Scar Fursuit, and that's saying something. Like I just want this CD,
Dang.
and I will pay for it. I will pay the
Yeah.
shipping. Yeah, hell, if there was a sale price at the time, I'll pay it. It's just this is such like an ancient piece of history, and
Elusive item.
it's very elusive.
Yeah.
And granted, I'm not like the biggest collector. No, nothing like my boyfriend who's like retro games. I want to. It's like Pokemon for
Ooh,
him. Gotta
yeah.
collect them all. I'm kidding, but God, I really want to get my hands on a copy of Furry Fantasies 2 at some point. I have uploaded on my archive YouTube channel. I've uploaded all of the songs that were on the album, but being able to have the physical like disc, it's like, ugh. And I already have a pretty decent collection. I have my gestures all screwed up. Oh, there we go. I have obviously the Yarv comics, which I want to get to scanning. It's been pushed back repeatedly.
Yeah.
And I do have another really old one that I was a huge fan of the cover art for, and I really want to get my hands on. I don't remember which. I have an issue of Albedo Anthropomorphics, which was something else from the same time period as Yarv, basically. Actually, older, much older, like at least like around a decade older than most of the Yarv stuff, because Yarv was like 90s. Albedo Anthropomorphics was like 70s, 80s. It is pretty old. Let's see if I got any new comments.
Yeah.
No new comments yet. Wait, maybe. Oh, there it goes. Is cute. Yeah, I want to make it to their panel. I know about Look Left as well. Yeah, I remember the video you made on them. Is it on a website? Furry Fantasies 2? If you're talking about that, I have a YouTube channel, and I believe it's in the links at the top of my channel. If not, you can just search it, or I can send it to you. It's just called Furry Music Archive. And like basically way back in the day, there was this project called, which is where it sparked my interest in like everything furry music history related, furry history related in general. There was this thing called the oh god, it's gonna escape me. I know it turned into the Fauna Project. What did it start out as? The Furry Music Cafe and the oh god, the Furry Music something.
Yeah, it's starting to ring a bell.
Furry Music Foundation. Furry Music Foundation.
Yeah, there we go.
And basically it was like way back in the day, like Y2K. It was this, and before that, 90s, it was this online database where all these musicians, most of them were from Germany at the time, but all these musicians,
wow,
including some names you'd realize today, like Cheetah, who fucking runs Eurofurence, and To the Ranting Griffin, who used to make music. And it's really entertaining to listen to. They and like 38 other people over time had music hosted, and it wasn't very big. It wasn't a very big thing, but they had like 40-something musicians. Each musician had at least usually a couple songs, and half the links were dead. Apparently there was some rebirth at some point. I'm not going to go full history mode, but what I did was a lot of the music I just really loved, like genuinely. So I downloaded all of it. And then later on, that website, the Ashes page, like it was gone. And like half of the old music links were just dead links. So I just happened to have what I have. And I took that and made a YouTube channel to archive all of it. And then I went and did, Curl the Raven stuff, because he had a major I'm leaving the fandom forever moment, but that was back in like 2010 or something. It's been a while. Way before my time, and most people don't know his name. If people like Look Left or Fox and More or freaking Nice the Singing Dog vanish, I will include them at some point, probably in the archive. There is one musician that I haven't added, and I probably won't. They were Lap Fox tracks, Haliabs, and that's just because they have released so much music. It is ungodly, like hundreds, if not thousands of songs over their tenure, and it's mind-boggling. And not only is like half of that available for still, the other half of it they still have like archive links for all their old stuff. And I believe there's a YouTube channel that exists solely to archiving that musicians' work.
Like Fox Music.
Granted,
Yeah.
Lapvox Tracks with an X, or Hallie Labs, or MSX, Renard, Queens, whatever you want to call them. She also went under like a bunch. Her thing was like she had like, I believe, upwards in the tens of characters, like 10s, 20s, 30, maybe 30, 40, something like that characters. And they were each an alias, and each one was responsible for a specific subgenre of music. So it'd be like, oh, this big collaboration between all these artists that have different styles, but in reality, it was just one person that orchestrated the whole thing. It was very ambitious, and I applaud them. At some point, they got canceled. I don't
That is
remember.
definitely experimental.
Way before canceling was common, as dark as that sounds. But a lot of people left them, and
Yeah.
also their style did a big change. They used to be really popular at like 2010, like late 2000s, but they kind of just fell off the grid. And they still make stuff, but their popularity has nosedived quite a bit. I'll get your hands on some albedo. I have the one I have is, I don't remember. I'm trying to remember. Oh fuck, I forget her name. This is why I hate long COVID. Memory is shot. Main character, I'm forgetting her name, but basically, it's like her on the ground, like over a corpse, like looking really sad and looking back up to the thing. And I love the artwork for it. I was a huge fan of it, and so I do own that. And not so much in like the retro art style of collecting, but I also own the 2 hardcover releases of what's it called? Sabrina Online, which Eric Schwartz, the artist behind that, he is a major artist in the fandom, and he is a long time artist. He owns possibly the longest running furry webcomic, Sabrina Online, because it's been going for at least 20 years. I believe maybe longer than that. But it's freaking old is the point. And after the first decade, he released a hardcover version printout of the whole series, and then after the second decade, he did it again. I own both of those. He ended the webcomic in 2016 on the 20th anniversary, but then he created like a sequel comic that's basically like, oh, okay, it's the same thing, same story, same whatever. It's just here's a new starting. Here we're moving forward under a different name. It's a very interesting comic series. I was a huge fan of it. Really enjoyed it. Irma, you posted on her name's Irma, right? Irma Felna, Irma F something. Something, I remember. She was also like one of like the first furry characters, like in that like was kind of created and like shown about. Steve Galacci, that was the guy, I believe. Steve Galacci was the artist. And he had just like this photo of Irma Felna at some convention back in the day, and it drew an attention. And that was like one of the first times, to my knowledge, that like anthros were shown in like more mature fiction, which was kind of how the fandom all started. It's like, oh hey, these aren't just for kids. We want to put them in like, you know, more mature fiction, like how it used to be a while ago, with like Animal Farm and some other obscure examples back before World War II, kind of. I don't know, changed everything. After World War II, Disney kind of just kidified everything. And that's kind of where things were until like Fritz the Cats, Voody, and characters like Irma Felna popped into existence. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I had another thing I wanted to talk about.
A
I'm
lot of
trying to
corporate
remember.
stuff these days isn't as good as it used to be.
Yeah. Fandom's changed a lot. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I kind of teased the idea on Twitter. So this is something I've been thinking about doing for a while. And I teased the idea on Twitter, and I got a little bit of attention. I hosted a panel with he who shall not be named, Shadow Lerar, who is a backstabbing cunt bag. But basically, I hosted a panel with him at Megaplex last year. And outside of his control freak over what I could and could not talk about, we basically did a panel over Furry, and because him and his whatever brony musicians. it was originally his idea, but he's like pitched to me. He's like, "Hey, do you want to do a panel? I'm going to give you free reign." I kind of just went along with it because I wanted the experience, and I didn't, if he could hand me the opportunity for a panel, it's a great starting point. But it was meh. Honestly, it came out meh. But I feel like that's because what we
Yeah.
were trying to talk about and how we talked about it was just butchered to hell. But it gave me thinking, okay, this is a test bed. It was rough, but I know where I messed up, and I had this idea. Okay, eventually, when I feel ready, I'm gonna spend a long time setting it up. I want to basically take that complete history of furry fandom, like collection video I have of like all the videos I made that tells like the entire fandom history. I want to make that a presentation and basically do a complete history of furry fandom panel. And I started messing with it. Obviously, I'm not doing it this year. But I guess the idea is
Yeah.
I've only outlined like the most basic outline right now, but I'm gonna slowly work on it because it's a very big thing to put together. We're talking about on 2024 for fandom will be 40 years old, so quite a bit of time. Plus, there's all
Wow.
the new stuff
makes
that's
it big.
happened since I made my last timeline video.
Oh
But
boy, yeah.
I would love at probably BLFC next year because I mean, at this it's always early to say if I'm going for sure, but it's like a year away. I have the time to save up. It's not a problem. So ideally, it won't be a problem. But if I get the chance to host a panel, which hopefully I will, if not, oof. If not, I'll probably record it anyway in VRChat or something and upload it. And then maybe I'll do it next year. I don't know.
That'll work.
The year after that. But I'd love to do a panel on just like the history of furry fandom. I'm not positive how everything is going to be because obviously I want to condense it more than I did in the video, and I got to figure out how to pace it better, how to spread it out, and obviously I got to know like is the con like I'm not going to talk positively about them, but is the con okay with me mentioning and talking about X infamous group or Y infamous group? Because you can't do
boy.
a telling of fandom history without talking about some of the dramas. And unfortunately, some of those are pretty recent, 2018-ish, like I'm not going to say names, but think about some big
Yeah.
group that got really dunked on, really like spotlighted and like shredded, and for a lot of good reason. But they were, like, am I going to get in trouble if I even mention their name? That sort of thing. Because some cons, Megaplex would probably be like that because they were trying to be an all ages con. From what I'm told by my friend Kit, BLFC isn't that strict, but there's always the chance that it might be. So it's one of those things that I'd have to be very upfront about.
Yeah.
Like, is it okay to talk about this? I if I have to, like if I couldn't, and that was the only reason I couldn't do a panel, then I might omit it or just stop the history before that happens. I don't want to be that guy. I want to be the guy who talks about history up to the modern day, which remind me of that in a minute. I'll come back to it. But it's like I want to do a panel at some point. So, and this is like literally like the best thing I could do. It is my expertise. It is exactly what I've wanted to do. Let me check the comments real quick. Yeah, my first history panel was fairly informational. I still have the slides if you want to see. Oh, you did one? Oh shit, yeah, I'd love to look at that. Honestly,
Cool.
hit me up on Discord again, or I'll find you. I might have you look over what my kind of idea was. I might sit down. My body's starting to ache, specifically my shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see how long I've been streaming for. I'm streaming for an hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, I might sit down in a moment. I'll keep in VR. I'm just actually screw
Yeah.
that. Hang on. Where's my seat? I'm gonna go ahead, sit down, go back, go into sit mode, and shit. Camera, come here. All right. I don't want to hurt, so That's what I'm doing now. But yeah, no, I'd love help because I honestly like. Okay, by the off chance, if you're going to the con next year, I really want to co-host because I'm still very new to paneling, especially if you have experience. I'd really love a co-host. Worst case, I could probably get Kit to do it with me. More just as like someone to bounce off of. But if I had somebody who actually knew what they were talking about, I think that would be a really good opportunity.
Yeah.
Definitely make.
Kit's not the worstest choice. He is
Well-
pretty knowledgeable with all this.
I wouldn't. This is gonna sound mean. I wouldn't take Kit for his knowledge of furry history. I'd mostly take him just because he's somebody I trust and he's somebody who knows how to talk. Like I can handle the bulk of a panel, but if I'm the only person up there and I get like a pretty large turnout, I'm gonna stutter. I'm gonna freeze up. I'm gonna get very anxious. I'm usually pretty good at that sort of stuff, but just having like one other person can like solve everything. That's why I went along with Shadow, because as much as retrospectively it was kind of hasty to jump onto that offer to do a panel with him.
Yeah.
He if I kind of like trailed off for a bit, he was there to, he had my back, so I don't like make a fool out of myself. But if I can get somebody who knows about history and can actually like do that, like actually contribute like more than just
Alpha Wolf
I don't
says,
say
yeah,
me.
sure, I'm doing 2 panels this year, not history related though, but I want to get more experience on paneling. I've only done 1 panel.
If you're going, I've only done one panel too. Tell me which ones you're doing. Like, shoot me on Discord because I'm gonna forget. Shoot me on Discord. Tell me what panels you're doing because I want to go to them. I really, if you are planning to go for 2023, which obviously I am, it's obviously up in the air because I don't have any money. It's way off, so I can't ever say for sure if I feel like I'm going to be going or not. But I'm going to plan like I am, and if you plan on going, and you think that's a possibility that you'd like to co-host the panel or just be the main host, I don't know.
Oh, will do.
I would really appreciate it. Plus I don't know how.
Alpha Wolf says will do. Cat face.
That's yay. I'll send you on Discord later. I'll send you the PowerPoint file or the slideshow Google Slides project I started. It's very basic. It's basically like, here are the definable areas and here are like the sub chapters I'm going to talk about. Like there's like absolutely no meat, but that's because I built it up in like an hour, like yesterday. And I will add more to it, obviously. I'm kind of going to use my video or my video compilation video, I guess, as kind of like the backbone or like the foundation of like, okay, this is like where I'm going to start, but then I'm going to cut out the fat, add in newer stuff I might have missed, make sure I fix everything up. I'm basically going to take that, update it, and transform it into a panel. That's kind of the plan.
Okay.
But I also don't want to try and bombard everybody with information because we're talking almost 40 years of history at this point. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to bombard. Like if I were to play that video, that's not something you're designed to watch in one sitting and totally comprehend. I'd have to cut it down a lot, which I definitely think is possible, and it's very doable. I just gotta like pick out the important bits and go from there. But one thing I did throw out on Twitter too is I finally believe I kind of knew that the fandom was in a shifting point, but when I come to like these definable eras, I call them of the fandom, and I called like it was like 2014 to 2018, 2019 was what I called the political war, which is like where politics were just at their peak in the fandom. I think 2020 onward is a new era, and granted, it's still a little early to be completely sure what I think is like. Well, basically, the whole idea is each of these eras. There's like I try to find the one like defining or the most prevalent like evolution or part of the community. And granted, I don't see all the community, so I might be wrong wrong a little bit. But the name I came up with for 2020 to 2022 so far was the virtual revolution. And I think that's very fitting because furry, as much as it's always had a presence in like virtual spaces, obviously the internet, but like things like Second Life, I feel like the pandemic mixed with like just VR, it's really pushed a sizable amount in the fandom into a new direction. Now, obviously, virtual revolution, is that going to include absolutely everything that's going to happen in this thing? Is like everything going to fall under that idea? No. But when it comes to these like eras, I call them, you got to find out what makes I guess that's fine. You just got to figure out what makes the like what is the most like, because there's a million things going on at once, but what's the biggest change that's happening at that time? And I feel like right now, not only has VR like exploded, specifically furry VR, but virtual furry conventions, Furality, Furry Luma, or maybe that was part of Furality, I don't remember. But like basically virtual furry cons. VTubers, furry VTubers have kind of taken off recently.
Oh boy.
But also the big one. Now they had talked about this for a while, and I definitely want to, this is where you definitely want to talk about like virtual Anthrocon, like, or I think it was MFF. Basically, people were coming together and building the entire hotel for, I believe it was MFF in VRChat or Neos, and they basically virtually held the convention, and they've done that with several cons. But as much as some people predicted it, FWA, which was like a couple weeks ago, I think, Furry Week in Atlanta 2022, I haven't looked into it entirely, but from what I've seen, they literally integrated the actual con with a virtual con. And this is something that I had seen Global Furry TV predicting before.
I've heard about this.
But basically, it wasn't totally the same, like the 360 camera, like not everything they predicted was completely accurate, but they basically had a virtual event going on. And I remember seeing this photo of like, here's the dance floor, and then here's a giant projection screen with a camera streaming the VR world where everybody's dancing in VR. And there might have been multiple, I don't remember. I didn't see a lot of it. But I'm like, yes. And I imagine they were streaming panels and streaming stuff too on VR. Like that is exactly like a very serious evolution for the community. So not only are we like completely new, like is VR in just virtual forms, like VTubing, stuff like that, really taking off. FWA, assuming it's the first con that did that, that's a groundbreaking evolution in conventions. And something I've said several times, I consider conventions to be the like center of the community. Like they are kind of like everybody from all corners will come to conventions. They're like the central point where all the sub communities pretty much converge. And I feel like they're like if you go to one, it is like the most furry fandom experience you can get. Like if it were up to me, everybody who wanted to go to a con should get the opportunity, because once you go to one, it forever changes your perspective on the fandom, because you truly get to see what it's like at its core and at its biggest and best. It is genuinely that amazing, in my opinion.
Alpha Wolfo said, I like the name of the era. It's a major change in how the community.
Yeah.
So I feel like it is appropriate to have an era with a sort of name.
Well, I'll go through the era names in a minute, but basically, what I was saying is, this sort of evolution, where if they can like maybe not seamlessly, but do a pretty damn good job of tying in the virtual con experience with the in-person con experience, that could open the doors for so many more people to get an idea of what conventions can be like. Obviously, it's all dependent on how you handle it, and it's never going to be a one-to-one perfect like understanding, but the doors that
Yeah.
opens are amazing.
Yes, it is.
Sorry, I've been talking a lot.
For me,
I should
after
probably get a
being on
drink.
like both VR and IRL cons, yeah, there is quite a bit of a difference, but you get a good feel for it.
I mean,
Like,
granted,
for instance,
I haven't. Go ahead.
for instance, after being to 2 different cons and a couple fur meets IRL, and plenty of times that I've been able to meet up with lots of furries on VR, it's a very interesting experience. The differences are there. There's a lot of similarities. Like, you get to chat with people that you have common interests in and find very impressive, friends and all that.
When it comes to like,
But definitely, yeah.
granted, I haven't had the full VRCon experience. I haven't like properly attended a con yet, as much as I've tried and wanted to. I just haven't quite made it, so I don't have the perfect understanding.
I haven't either.
But of the little time I've had with virtual cons, like the very little, I don't think they come close to in-person cons. But like taking into account the fact that you can experience this at home, it's pretty remarkably close, especially compared to like what virtual Anthrocon tried to do, where it was just, hey, we're just going to live stream everything. I mean, that was cool, but it was nothing. Like respectfully, it was
like,
not even close to whatever. So
it's a
the name
thing,
Virtual Revolution, I'm not 100% sold on the name, but that's because I just came up with it, and I never really feel committed to names like stuff like that when I first come up with it. I might grow on it, I might change it. I guess we'll find out. If you have better ideas, let me know. But kind of going back in time, each era is kind of what I focused a video around. So I think it was pre 1983, and I call it that because realistically it can go back as far as 1920, the 1800s, however far you want to go back in the storytelling. I basically consider that everything pre-fandom, like the grassroots, like everything from the beginning of anthrofiction up to the like through World War II, Disney, and then like when everything like Fritz the Cat, Voodie, and everything just started to assemble the foundation that would cause furry fandom. I have after that is the Golden Age, which is a very short time period, 1984 to 1988, which was basically when furry was at its smallest, its rawest. Like there was the fanzines, the mailing lists, there was the room parties. It was basically pre-internet fandom, like in it at its like at the most pre-internet it could get. Furry Renaissance is what I called what I ended up posthumously calling the 1989 to 1998 1997 era, which is basically, you've got the birth of Conference, you've got the birth of alt.fan.furry, alt.lifestyle.furry, you've got like the birth of conventions in general, furry muck, stuff like that. Like internet fandom started to assemble, conventions started to assemble, a sense of a fandom actually started to make more sense instead of just, like a localized fan group that was mostly in like the southern SoCal area. I really need to get a drink.
Go get a drink, bud.
I will when I'm done. But
okay.
But basically, it was like the big evolution, and of course, we had the fan versus lifestyler debate. And although this kind of bleeds into eras past this time period, the burn furs, which like very rarely do people look that far back in furry history, but those who do, it's always the burn furs, which was realistically it's more of the gray internet furry flame wars what the the more common title was, because that included the burned furs and then the
Yeah.
freezing furs, the non-aligned furs, the whatever the other neutral group was. But that was kind of this whole thing, and that wasn't the first like drama. There was two other ones. I don't remember what their names were. There was the Save Our Fandom movement, and then the Take Back Our Fandom movement, which also happened in the 90s. And those ranged from, the similar things to the burn furs and also the fan versus lifestyler debate, which is a huge thing that like nobody talks about, but was massive on the online community back in the day. Basically, it was, okay, when does like who
Alpha Wolfo says, as a historian, I'd try to compare and contrast the furry renaissance and virtual revolution.
possibly. The problem there is the virtual revolution is it's in its infancy, or well, I don't know.
Yeah.
The problem is I can't predict the future. All I can say is we are in this
Yeah.
era. I don't know how far it's going to go, how much is going to change, or when the era is going to end. I can only say we're in the middle of it. Here's what's happened. I can't really predict. Like predicting the future of the fandom. I mean that's straight impossible. Furry can change on a dime, as we've learned.
The way it's
But aside from the
Yeah.
burn furs, the 1998 to 2003 is what I referred to as furries versus the media. And that's because that's kind of like the main time period and like the main like years when like fur bashing on like the media like made furry fandom its bitch. Kinda. Like it riffed on the fandom so hard, so many different big name things, and that's when furry went from a niche subculture to a decently well-known name overnight, and it wasn't for good reasons. And to my knowledge, and the only person who's ever argued me on this is my boyfriend, but he doesn't really know fandom history, so as much as he wants to like pretend he doesn't believe any of this, I don't take his opinion in this context too seriously. It is my belief that like because realistically I don't know what else it could be. Media put a microscope on furry fandom, and very specifically put a microscope on the bad aspects, whether it was Vanity Fair, CSI, there's more. I just can't remember the names of them. There were some okay pieces, but a lot of them were really bad. And that's when I think I always look back and I'm like, this has got to be the time period when like almost all the misconceptions, rumors, like misunderstandings of the fandom started. And that is still found today. Granted, it's a little bit different, especially if you're like more into the internet culture, because a lot of people on the internet.
Hamad, who I can't even pronounce the last bit of
Let me
his
see.
name. Hamad said hey, and then
Thanks
also
for subscribing.
Alpha Wolf, yeah.
No, we can only speculate. Indeed. Thanks for subscribing. Did I subscribe to you, or I don't remember? I don't know.
I've seen a person by this name before.
Sorry, I have memory issues.
Okay.
But
yeah, same.
basically, God, I really need to get a drink. I'm gonna finish this long tangent and then I'll go get something to drink because I don't want to leave mid conversation. That's basically when like the reputation furries got happened, and a decent amount of people on the internet now actually know what furries are, but a fair amount of them still dislike them for other reasons. Some valid, some not.
Reasons.
It's really different. I have a lot of people, like more modern furries, that are like, they believe that the reputation of furry has changed like substantially. And I think that's because they spend most of their time online and kind of have that bias where it's like, okay, but go out on the street, ask people what a furry is. In my experience, and I've done that a lot, in my experience, you're always going to get one of two answers. One, what's a furry? Or two, oh God, those are the people that do insert misconception here. People always don't know what furries are, or they have the wrong idea. And I feel like people that try to pretend that we aren't still dealing with that either don't really understand, like haven't are kind of falling into, is it selection bias? Basically, they're only seeing what they see; they're not looking beyond, or they're in denial. Honestly, furries still have a rough reputation. It's a lot better than it used to be by over a lot of people, but at large, it's still really misunderstood, I think. And I might be wrong, but that's what I believe. And I'm willing to change my mind. I just need to see, evidence to the contrary. And there is still to some degree, that is true. That is true to some degree. So moving onward is what I called the internet age, which was basically 2003 basically to 2013, like the big era, which is when World Wide Web really took off. Fur Affinity, E6, So Furry, Furlandia, Furcadia, what's it called? Fur Hub. I don't remember. I might be butchering some of these names, but like basically all these furry centric websites, all these furry centric communities, platforms, like sprung into existence. It's when conventions like took off. The community like started skyrocketing in the number of attendance because of how it worked online. And lest we not forget, Second Life.
Alpha Wolfo said,
Second
I
Life.
need to talk about that sort of thing with you in depth. I guess that's what my opinion is, because...
Well, the thing is, yeah, I will happily talk about it, and I'm always open. I always have an open mind. I'm always willing to change my mind. It's just that people I've talked with it about in the past, respectfully, they usually don't know what they're talking about. And that's because they just... I mean, it's not their fault, but it's like they haven't, like, they don't know as much about fandom history as I do, and that's, I don't know, that's more of a me thing, I guess. I try not to get in discussions like that, but it's like my boyfriend, I love him to death, but he will die on the stick that furries are not hated because of the media, but they're hated because I think he said it was the online, like 4chan, stuff like that. And I'm like, boy, the viewership for CSI, Fur and Loathing, was in the tens of millions. And that released, like, that came out the same month 4chan was released. So it's like, I find it very hard to believe that it was the internet that gave Furry its reputation, or at least started that thing. We had this whole argument the other day, and I'm like, there is nothing else except the media that could have started it. Maybe the online is what carried it, because internet age was also very big for fur bashing when anti-furries, like, were at their peak. We had literal websites, mock things, like entire groups just dedicated to hating on furries. But if somebody's going to try and look me in the face and say the media isn't what started that, they better have some, like, damn good evidence to support that, because I mean that's what I know. That's what Kage agrees with. I know that's what Kit agrees with. That's what the majority of people I talk to agree with.
Yeah.
But then I get out,
media companies,
and then I get out, and and it's like people that barely know about the topic, and they're like, "No, you're full of shit." And I'm like, "Am I really?" But basically, internet age, enough ranting. Internet age, so anti-furs, growth of things, conventions, whatever. And then we got to the political war, which might sound hyperbolic in retrospect, but I still think it was very fitting. And realistically, I called it 2014 to 2019, I think is what I settled on. I would say 2018, but it makes more sense to 2019 because virtual era makes more sense to start in 2020. So it's kind of just like filling in some gaps of time. But it basically started, as much as I don't want to talk about politics, it basically started with the 2016 election, which wasn't very good. and the furry fandom didn't
Oh,
handle
boy,
very good.
that's-
And that's kind of when furry it really started getting political. Your political orientation mattered. And then there was these microscopes put on. I don't want to say anything that's going to get me canceled, but there were some people, not all of them, but there were some people that weren't alt-right or Nazis or like that kind of crazy, and were being branded that just because they were they didn't agree with the extreme left opinion. I am democratic and liberal as hell. I'm not extreme, but I'm definitely the middle point between neutral and extreme. I am very left leaning. I'll be straight up. And simply because I had the audacity to join the Furry Raiders chat when I wanted to investigate them and talk to them, and I wasn't like immediately like harassing them and treating them like shit like everybody else. Like I wanted to genuinely get into this community, investigate them, and understand them. I got put on at least one alt-right furry block list, and I got called out by these people saying he's a supporter of these guys. He condones it. No, I don't. I really don't. In fact, I left. I don't think I've said this publicly. I did a really long interview with Foxler because I was going to do a pretty comprehensive video on the group, but just after that, no. At some point, a couple years from now, probably I'll talk about them. But if I can't even talk about these, like basically, it's like if I don't blindly hate these guys, people with volume in the community are going to point at me and say, you support them, and I don't, but then I'm going to get put on block lists, and most of the fandom's going to use those block lists, and before you know it, everybody just has that picture of me without even looking into it. Their first opinion is, oh, he supports them. I'm never talking to him. Wait, I have you blocked. Oh, why? That's why. Oh, like, come on. I don't mean to like rant, but
really.
it's unfair as shit, and that's why.
That's pathetic.
And definitely not the Furry Raiders. Furry Raiders. I'll go on record. A lot of the hate they got, or not hate, but a lot of the distrust and dislike, it's very genuine. It's very valid. I believe so. Yeah. But there were other people that I don't totally agree with, based on the treatment they got. Like they may have done some things, but they aren't like the full blown shebang people have called them out for. And I'm too scared to say anything to the contrary or even talk about them, because I could very easily, just get thrown under the bus by the whole fandom, or just kill any future I have in content creation or anything. Like I just don't want that. And so I have to be really selective about what I talk about and how I say things. That's kind of like my one genuine problem with free fandom right now, is you have to be careful what you say because everybody's so sensitive to shit. But
people really do need to change.
I don't know. Political war is just a mess, and I don't think that video is going to age terribly well. But I might even remake it at some point.
Hello,
but
Chloe, is it?
It's not awful. Wait, yo, shit. Spectra, you joined? Is that you, Spectra? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, CHOLE.
I think.
Oh, no, sorry, CHLOE.
Yeah, it's Chloe. I was talking to them on Discord. It's a friend of mine, Spectra. But basically, the other thing about the political war to kind of end this whole big thing is, I might need to reset my avatar again. I think my eyebrows are being weird. Maybe no, they're fine.
Okay.
The thing about the political war is, not only is it when like U.S. politics seeped in, but either on its own or as a byproduct of that, it's when the fandom became a lot less tolerant of itself, and there was infighting. Like realistically, as to my understanding, granting this is way to my understanding, granted, this is way before my time, but from studying what I have of furry history, there hasn't been that much infighting since like the 90s, like the late 90s, early 90s. There's always been some infighting, but not to this degree.
Yeah.
Like there was Save Our Fandom, Take Back Our Fandom, Fantasy Lifestyler, fucking Burn Furs, Great Internet Free Flame War, and now we had a time period where it felt like somebody was getting canceled, like at least like somebody major at least every couple months. Like I'm not going to say anything other than their names, but Furry Raiders, Foxler, this is a little bit different, but RMFC, Rainforest, fucking
Ooh.
To the Ranting Griffin, Kiro. Like there was just like this huge era of just everybody getting canceled. Cothrix, Genesius Wolf.
Oh,
Do I need to keep going?
Oh.
Like there was just so many people that maybe it's just because we just had a spot where everybody became more political, or we just had a lot more problematic people in the come fandom. But it was kind of this breaking point where no longer was it like, when I say political war, it's not just US politics, it's like internal fandom politics. Like people got sick of each other's shit and just went for the throat.
Chloe wants to join.
Chloe wants to in VR chat?
VR.
Yeah, I mentioned I guess I could invite them. Wait, Chloe, you didn't send me a friend request.
Wait. You need to be a friend. Wait, this is would they be able to join this? Because this is the home world. We can always.
Yeah, well, you invited me.
You
You could invite them.
I don't know if I have them friended, so.
I don't know. We might have to make a new instance.
Yeah.
Hey, let me pull
I'll
chat.
make a new instance. No biggie.
I know all those names. There's even more recent ones, like holy moly. Oh yeah, I just remembered. Don't Hug Cacti. That's a very recent one.
Oh yeah.
Don't Hug Cacti. This wasn't really a cancellation, but the pizza at BLFC. Oh, like.
Oh yeah,
I think we're at a point where
that
politics. This might sound weird. I don't think we're at a point where politics have left the fandom. I think we're just at a point where one side of those politics has silenced the other one. And that's why we don't see much more conflict now. It's just because, well, basically they won. They won their little war. And everybody else either agrees with them or just doesn't care or doesn't want to talk about it. That's, I guess a lot of that is speculation, but yeah, it's just kind of my 2 cents. Reveal and Jenny Elmy, I don't know how. Something even more recent now, AZ Furs related. I don't think I've heard about that.
No idea what that is.
Arizona. It's a short abbreviation for a state, Arizona.
Oh yeah, when people use.
It's actually like
when people use
right below Nevada, which is where BLFC is. It's like right to the southeast. It's one state over.
Okay.
Okay, so Chloe, open your menu.
Okay, I'll make a new.
You can't see it. Oh, hang on, I gotta get my friend first. So, open a new menu. Go to social. Go to. Let me see if I can find this. Go to social. Go to search. Go to the search bar in the top right. Type in Scar the Fur, one word. Click on me and hit friend. It should be that simple. Once we figure that out, he'll make a new instance and you can come join us.
Yep. All good.
Wow, my stream's got 11 likes. Holy shit. Damn.
Yep, you're doing pretty good, bud.
I mean, I'm not really caring too much about the metrics of everything this stream, but I don't stream that often, so when I get in a decent, at least people at least show up, I'm doing something right.
I've been streaming a little bit more often on here.
Granted, it's not going to be in VRChat, and it's going to be a lot more boring, but Sunday night, there's a very high friend request. Hello, Spectra. I'm going to try and
Okay.
maybe I'll try inviting them. Anyway, there's a very high
Give it
likely.
a shot.
One second. There's a very high likelihood I will be streaming Sunday night. I even made a thumbnail for it because basically I'm going to be spending the night. I get off my bus at 9 p.m. and my train doesn't leave until 2 p.m. the next day. So I'm probably going to be live streaming inside the bus terminal or whatever, and then eventually I'll walk over to the train station. It's like a 10-minute walk, but that's kind of it just as a way to kill time, and hopefully BL Sports. So if anybody is awake Sunday night and wants to help keep me company, please, for the love of God, I'm going to be bored shitless, and it's not in VR where if nobody's watching the stream I can dick around. Nobody's watching the stream. There's not much I can do. I'll pull up a book and just live stream me reading a fucking book in like midnight in a fucking bus station throughout the night. It'd be boring as shit. I don't know. I'll have a lot of time to kill. So if anybody wants to show up then, I'd really appreciate it. I'll make an announcement too. Okay, Volk, you dropped down a new world.
I may.
Wait, what the fucking time is it? What? I want to see what time it is. Oh my god, it is 2 a.m.
You want to get some sleep, bud?
No, not yet. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I can probably go for another hour.
I'll drop a new
or longer. I don't really have anything important going on right now, other than making sure I'm on a decent size for the stream. All right, I'm gonna go jump in this world, get Spectra in. I guess I'll do it on the. I can talk through this. So those who are watching the stream, I'm gonna go get into this world, get Spectra here, get situated. I'm gonna pull off my headset for a minute and go get a drink because my throat is going to murder me if I don't. I might check in on my boyfriend, so I'll be going for like 5 minutes at most. But my throat is dry. I am coughing, and it is murdering the fuck out of me. So I should be able to invite Spectra here now.
Cool.
Oh, so I don't totally remember if Spectra's a furry or not. I don't think she is, but she might be. It's fine either way. She knows about this. Oh, well. She's a friend of mine. I originally knew her from MCO. Just go ahead and invite.
Yeah.
I don't think I've spoken to
what's one of the
quite a while.
at the FurCon that I was at was a brony, I think. Like for the music technician, maybe. Maybe
sound crew or I forget what the term is. Oh my god.
Yeah, something like that.
I really hope that during the pool party they got the DJs again. Oh man.
Ooh.
Because they had that last year, despite the pool being closed. They had DJs out there and people were partying, and I'm like, I want a legit pool party, like pool rave. I don't know why, but pool rave.
That would be cool.
That'd be dope as shit.
Slow download speed X3.
Slow download speed.
Also, not a furry. Crap. Oh well.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't normally mind.
You're fine with us, and so we're fine with you. That's kind of how it goes. You treat furries like normal people, they'll treat you like normal people. The only people I don't treat like, well, I treat everybody like normal people, but the only people I can't stand are trolls. Like,
oh yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything, but Otis Wong, as well as people like Tubi and Death. Yeah. We're not talking about it, but that name, Otis Wong, and then of course people like anti-furries and God, man.
Yeah. They're just idiotic.
I want to find somewhere it's more illuminated. Oh, wait, we're in the same world, aren't we? That's why it's so fucking dark here.
Down to the portal.
No, let's wait till Spectra gets here.
Oh, okay.
I want to wait till Spectra gets here, because so she ain't lost.
Yeah, she's just having some problem with download speed. So
I made up to 12 likes. Yeah, I think she's I might be wrong, but I think she's relatively new to VRChat. Spectra.
There you go.
Hello.
Hello.
Let me get a normal size avatar. These guys are small.
Yeah, sure.
It has been a while since we've talked like VC kind of.
Yeah, it's probably been
there we go.
quite a while.
Something about normal height.
All right, now we're gonna walk somewhere where it's not so pitch fucking black because I know it's not pretty for the stream to look at.
Through the portal.
Through the portal. You know what I love? I'm pretty sure that portal design was from No Man's Sky. Is it illuminated here?
Very nice map.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. I have a lot of old favorites I'd love to show you sometime.
Yeah, traveling from
Hey,
one.
welcome to the
I haven't
stream.
played VRChat a lot more recently.
Oh, you're on desktop mode, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I'm on desktop, sorry.
That's all good. That's how I started.
Wait, hang on, what? Ah! Oh god, this is my old version.
Unfortunately, I'm really, really poor. I can't afford a headset.
Oh man.
Oh well. If you're
Well,
doing
the
art
thing
and
is,
stuff,
you
that's
save
a good
up.
way to make a bit of money.
Save up, and
Yeah.
trust me, like, well, the problem is because once you get a headset and then you get used to that, it's like I want full body tracking, but the price of that is like way more than a headset. That's when you get into
Yeah,
like
it's like
1,000. Like I will never. I mean, I might at some point way down the line, but it's very unlikely. I will get a fursuit long before I get sunlight, like full body tracking.
yeah,
Except
same.
I have a Kinect right here. I'm gonna hook up at some point. It's not very good, but it has some level of full body tracking. Yes, an Xbox Kinect. You can use one for rudimentary body tracking.
Yes, I have heard of
And
that.
I
You
have
can
one
also
sitting
use them for
right
tracking.
here. My boyfriend brought it to me right before I started streaming, and I'm like, great, but I'm not setting this up right now. I mean, I'll go ahead and
That's
check
a thing we can now get to connect,
chat stream. Okay, so nobody said anything new. I
Dude,
will
that's
be
cool.
I will be back in like
Thanks. It's a public one if you
5
want.
minutes. I'm going to go
No,
get.
I'm good. I have my own. I have this model. I like it.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Fair enough.
Probably checking on my boyfriend.
Yes.
He might be asleep.
Take care of yourself, Scott.
I'll be right back. I'm
Yep.
just my throat is murdering me because I've been talking for 2.5 hours. Anyway, guys, I'll be right back.
Yep.
Off with thy
Be right back,
headset.
moment.
And I'm just gonna slowly die over in the
Oh,
corner.
and the avatar break. Oh, okay.
It disappears whenever it goes into AFK mode. You made it.
Oh,
so
that's
that it
cool.
Literally goes. Yeah. One of the other models I have can go completely invisible as well. It's just
Oh.
a shader thing. So you can make an avatar completely vanish, or even completely transform. Like one of the
Yo,
avatars
what is this?
that I have.
What is the latency? What is the latency on this stream? It's really far behind.
Yeah, it is. But
Hello there,
Dude,
audience
yeah.
of 3 people.
yeah, me included. So this avatar, for instance, has the capability of doing this.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, I can go from Anthro to Feral and back. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a pretty cool model they made a while back, and yeah. Obviously, the main problem is when you get these sorts of avatars is there's a lot of shaders and stuff, so they don't work on Quest headsets at all.
Ah, damn. Oh, well.
Yeah, I talked with the person. There's no way to do it. Yeah, that's
I don't
why
really
went
know.
with
I don't really know.
PCVR.
I don't really know. Sorry, I don't really know much about like shaders and
okay.
stuff. I just like the way they look. I'm not a
Oh, yeah.
software nerd. I'm a hardware nerd. I'm like really into computer hardware.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
That's
mean, I
understandable.
built my own PC. I built my own PC from spare parts I had around the house and from eBay mostly.
Cool. Yeah, then you would understand that the Quest units use the equivalent of mobile phones. What they use.
What?
They use a similar chipset to what mobile phones use. Some of the standalone.
Oh,
Yeah, so they're
but
not
with like a more
exactly the most
powerful
powerful thing.
GPU.
Yeah.
It's got a slightly more powerful GPU than a mobile phone, but it's still not good.
Yeah, like to put it this way, the Steam Deck, which is what Steam VR, which Steam's been building, if they could put the same parts into a headset as they use in a VR headset in the Steam Deck, then you'd get a fairly decent VR headset that could probably do what a standard VR capable PC could do for a
Alright.
certain degree. Wouldn't be as powerful as. what
Yeah, I'm
it is
officially done
currently,
standing
but
up for the night.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
welcome back, Scott.
Headphones back on. Device can't track the movement of your head because there's not enough light. There's a giant ring light blowing up my room right there. How can you not see it? Silly headset.
Yeah. Yeah. The headset I'm currently using is a Windows mixed reality headset. So I don't know how it works, but I think like say for instance Samsung, they make Windows mixed reality headsets. They must get the buy the rights to use the hardware and software to make them. And then
Anyway.
they make these headsets
I
that
gotta.
plug into your Windows headset.
I took a big drink.
Yep.
So I brought big sip with me if I need more. I don't plan on streaming for another really long time, but I'm gonna keep going for a while. What?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get going in a bit though, because it's like 6:13 p.m. and I need to get myself some food. But what I'll do is I'm just gonna go
Check
back
this
to my
out.
homeworld instance, and
Check
if
this
I
out.
see you,
That it's a flat model with like an animated text.
Yeah.
Yep.
I also got
I know
Cake.
some things.
Cake.
the BLFC token that I made that has way too high polygons, especially for this.
How many polygons? Yeah, how many polygons does it have?
This one probably not as many as the full model, but the full model quite a bit. More than I care to admit, and more than I remember. Let me go to I want to show off my avatars a little bit.
Go
Because
for it.
Okay, then
'Cause
my download speed is incredibly slow, so you're gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah, you might want to be.
Sorry.
yeah, it's probably my most.
Yeah.
This is probably my most bloated avatar, so it should be the worst.
51 megabytes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 51 megs.
The only one that could
Loading now.
possibly be bigger is my
And
Avali.
Loading it finally.
The only one that could possibly be bigger is my
There we
Avali. But
Yep.
like there's no way my Protogen is nearly as big.
What? It's the same model but higher poly. What?
It's not the same
Yep.
model. It's got more stuff that you can't see
Different
right off
model.
the grate.
Oh.
For instance,
Turn on avatar audio.
Yo! Oh, you mentioned the gun and the bow thing.
yeah, but that was my Avali.
Awesome.
Let me
Dude,
pull back
that's
the camera so I
cool.
can see it more.
Pew!
I have got so much other shit, including these on both hands,
Oh yeah, the
What? Trails. They're just trails.
basically.
Yep.
I have this for some reason.
What?
which
I don't know where it spawned.
yeah,
Cute little spring joint.
static ball of
The chick boat.
Oh.
and
Sword.
Sword.
Big sword. Big sword.
Do you like my sword, son? My electric sword. Oh, trash. We all have such trash minds.
That's what I love about it.
Outfit. Do I have anything else? Avatar. Oh yeah, check this out. Now you see me. No, you don't. Wait, fuck
Yeah,
my
you don't.
numbers.
Well, you see the ring thing, but
That's
Yeah, it's
cool.
because I didn't turn it off yet. Now you see me? No, you don't. You know what's even funnier?
What?
Let's see. Ah!
What did you... Minecraft anvil sound.
Oh wait, hang on, it gets better.
ragdoll
Okay.
physics.
Are you okay, mate?
Ragdoll.
No, I don't think I am.
Wait, Scar, do you play Gm?
It's fucking great.
Alpha Wolfo says, I like a lot my mate is Rishu, Reichu, and I love to get him an avatar that is electric powers. That would be interesting to see.
Electric powers. I know the author for those prefabs. I can put you in contact with them. There's a specific, I think it's like Rivo VFX. They have a booth page. Because they're Japanese, they use booth. But I can show you because they have they're basically like, if you want like magical stuff that's like all that kind of, whether it's electric or fire or anything, they're the people you work with. And if you need help sort of attaching that stuff, your boy right here. Your boy has had plenty of experience with avatars and also helping people out with other avatars. Like, this is my latest project. And he doesn't have everything I want on him, but he's pretty close. The only thing I haven't set up with him is the drone. And I don't know if I'm going to use the old drone or find a new one.
Protogens are the coolest.
They are. Check this out.
I say protogens are probably the coolest.
Oh yeah, check this out.
I have one as my VC face avatar.
Oh, that's cool.
My YouTube channel.
One of my friends has a model that can do things like that with the face.
Oh,
Yeah, but then I also got this.
Oh.
There we go.
Look at the planets. You can see them up close. They're all different. They'll even have different shaders, which is such a waste of shaders. But I don't care.
It is a waste. Low polygon Earth.
That's not Earth.
Wait, no, not Earth. Low polygon planet.
It's Lumoria. Oh, I shouldn't say that out loud. Shit. Don't want to spoil things.
Whoops.
And then this is the Skywall, which is like, I can't explain too much because we get into spoiler territory. But really proud of this guy so far. And that's all he's got. I want to put a drone on him though, because one of my old scars had a drone, but it's kind of botched ever since they released their new camera. So I haven't totally got around to replacing that yet. Because I've seen protogens with them. I know they're out there in the wild. I don't know if there's a prefab out there or what, but I want to find a drone.
We don't have any viewers, but
we did a minute ago.
It's just me and this other guy.
Well, yeah.
Call you, by the way.
Yeah, we dropped 2.
Volcanex.
Volcanex.
Volcanex, okay.
Or Volk. Volk works
Yes.
too. Volke.
Well, I probably won't be seeing you around. Because I don't really.
One, nonetheless.
Well, I'm not.
I am on his Discord.
Hey.
I'm
Spectra.
on his Discord and all that as well.
What? Scar, what?
Is the avatar loaded?
Yes, it is. Got it. Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
It's an
that's
with
cool.
a little energy pistol. That pistol model is.
You wanna see something
actually
crazier?
The same model as. Yeah.
What? Another spring joint.
Yeah, but watch this.
Yeah,
Yoink.
yeah, I see. I don't
Oh, it didn't
know
go.
crap about stuff.
Yoink, there it goes. Look at him bouncing around.
Doing.
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 Boing, boing.
And if you didn't notice,
And it bounced off the edge of the map. Huh?
if you didn't notice, when I disable this, it pops on my back.
Yeah. On his back.
Ain't that cool?
Yeah.
And then of course I've got this beauty.
Oh yeah, the bow.
One of my friends just started playing VRChat. Oh, the bow. The bow.
This
Yep. and
is a
then-
magnificent prefab you can get, and I've custom textured everything, colored it, made it look like a sort of bluer wood.
How
And
did you figure out how to use the VRChat SDK, by the way?
The SDK isn't what
Trial and
takes.
error.
The SDK isn't what's difficult to learn. It's Unity. You got to learn Unity.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Because the
I've
SDK is
I-
just the program that compiles shit to work with VRChat. You have
Yeah.
to. Everything else is
kinda
just
like a
Unity
uploader.
knowledge, and it's. I still don't understand everything to a T. I probably only know about half of it, but realistically, yeah, it was kind of just a lot of YouTube tutorials, a lot of help from friends, and a lot of just dicking around.
Do you guys want to see a joke model that I found?
Oh, I got one. I got to show
As long
off,
as
but
it's safe
sure,
for work.
as long as it's safe for work. 'Cause oh,
Oh yeah, this one. I've seen that one
He's
around.
no, you want to see the
Yeah.
the real shit.
Go for it. I think I know this one. If I don't, then I might not remember.
It's downloading 73 megs.
Alright, a short one. Maybe I'm thinking of it.
Sort the mud.
Yeah.
Give me.
I gotta figure out how to do it again. Oh my god.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay.
Whoa!
Let me.
Whoa.
What happened? It's Lucario. What the fuck?
All right, let me just put that in world for now. All right, are you ready?
Scott, what did
Oh,
you
I know
just
what the
do?
ladies like. Oh, I know what the ladies like.
That's reference. I saw a guy with this
Toasty
avatar,
Boy says it's beautiful.
and I had to get it
and
because
Alpha Boy says
The stream.
and then
The thing
Toasty
is-
Boy says,
Stream at the same time, dude.
No.
no clue what
Do it
you're
again.
doing,
Do
but
it
it's
again.
amazing.
the thing is,
Scott,
so
do it
I had a
again.
friend who had this avatar. I don't think he made it, but he had it, and
Oh, yeah.
I saw the nose thing, and I'm like, I actually know what that's a reference to. There's
Oh, God.
I don't remember what their current name is. It's like Dog or something or whatever. It's Dog or something. I don't remember. It used to be Lucario Ocarina, and they're an artist and they represent themselves as Lucario. And there was a meme for a long time
Oh, yeah.
where people just where he started drawing long noses, and then people just started stretching out his noses in images. Maybe that wasn't the origin point, but that's where I know this joke from. So
Oh, I know what the ladies like.
hang on, it gets better.
Boy, what?
Yes!
Scott,
What the hell?
Hang on.
the next time you do this emote, can I record it?
Feminine pizza bag!
I'll probably clip it from Twitter or from YouTube.
Dude, I wanna see that
Hang on.
emote again so I can record it. Do it again. Wait, do the crazy one. The one you just did before this one.
Give me a second.
What is
Oh,
over?
I know what the ladies like. Oh, I know what the ladies like. Start the music right.
Ah! Behind you, Doctor.
I love meme avatars.
Start the music right.
Why is so funny?
This got to be the best one I have.
I'm gonna save this video and I'm gonna remember it for ages.
Oh, don't worry. All my streams get if I just move my finger on the button, that happens. All my streams get recorded and saved on YouTube. So
Oh, cool.
you always be able to come back to that and witness this for the millionth time.
Oh, Oh, I know
Oh,
what
boy.
the ladies like.
Okay, I didn't even realize I wasn't subscribed to your main.
Oh, I know what the ladies like.
Scar. I just realized that I wasn't actually subscribed to your main like furry channel. So I'm just gonna go.
It's funny because this isn't my main channel. MCO's the other channel was always my main because it was first. I made the other one in 2014. This one is like
Oh, I'm an idiot.
20. It came a few years later, and it wasn't like a serious channel until like 1 or 2 years ago. But it's grown in popularity and surpassed my other channel by quite a bit. So yeah, I guess it is maybe my main now. I don't know.
Oh, I know what the ladies
I
like.
guess. By
What I
just
love-
sheer volume.
No, see what I love most about that is I'm a huge Halo fan, and that quote is from Halo 2. It's Johnson. Thanks for the tank. He never brings me anything.
That's
Oh, I
where it
know what
came
the
from, now
ladies
I
like.
remember.
Oh, I know what the ladies like.
I love just the no, I love this super close up that it happens on the camera if you look at the stream.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
what the ladies
Yep.
like. Oh, I know what the ladies like.
Okay, I actually know what happens. I actually know what happens with a camera close up. It's a waste. It's not a waste, but it's a use of a shader.
Start the music right.
Okay.
They were doing this again for some reason.
Yes.
Yes.
Start the music right.
Help me. I love it too much.
Pizza bag.
Probably just a little bit, yeah.
Oh, I know what the ladies.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I know what the
Oh,
ladies.
I know what the ladies like.
Oh, I know what the ladies. Oh,
Are you
I know
trying to
what the
stop
ladies.
the camera with your nose?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, I know
British
what the ladies like. Oh, I
Stabbing
know.
the camera with my
Oh,
nose,
I know
not
what the
clickbait.
ladies like.
No, you can't do this to me. No. I need this model.
Do you want it?
You can clone it.
I'm taking it. And there's
Can
nothing
you
you can say about it.
Feel free.
Yeah, yep. Cloned. Make sure you favorite it.
I just did.
Yay, kill.
I mean, I have another funny. Is there?
Awesome. I'm gonna use that against my friends, and it's gonna be so fun.
That's awesome. That's amazing with the rail list too.
The
Yeah, no, it's
circle!
amazing. Wait, Zev.
What's a
Oh my God,
what
Zev's
is-
joined
what even
the
is a
stream.
cir-
Toasty
What even
boy.
is a circle?
It's a species, like a protogen,
It's a
just different.
species. Yeah.
I need to
yeah, think
give me
of-
this.
That thing that okay. Whenever I hear circle, I'm reminded of that one guy who is no longer on the the weird server. I'm not gonna say his name because no. I'm sure Scar knows what I'm talking about though.
Oh yeah, that guy.
He's a fruit.
He was.
His name is.
I know who he is.
He's terrible.
Yeah, he was.
Whenever I hear
His
circle, I'm
char-
reminded of that.
his character was a circle.
Unfortunately. Cheese. Cheese. I love cheese. Can I just say that I love cheese? Cheese is awesome.
Yeah, no, cheese is amazing. So is his avatar.
Scar, what's your favorite kind of Scar, what's your favorite kind of cheese?
We go in full mode. Rennie Pico smoked Gouda. Fucking best cheese I've ever had.
I like cheddar jack.
I like cheddar jack. me.
Cannonball.
Jack cheese.
Just straight on cannonball.
Spicy jack cheese is good.
Me. I love Rennie Pico smoked Gouda. Him. I like cheddar. Oh my god. I'm too much of a cheese nerd.
I'm gonna have to go soon.
Oh, hang on. I gotta.
What the
Stream's not gonna be able to see that. I can see this. Maybe.
No. Oh, yes.
Scar, what do you have the stream latency set?
Normal.
Yeah, just YouTube.
It's probably just me. THX logo. I love the THX logo, by the way. Everybody do the flop. Everybody do that. Everybody do that. Everybody do the flop. Damn right. You're damn right. I know that song.
Anybody? I love. Hang on.
Wait, do that when you just did it. Do it when you just.
I want to go back to my avatars, but fine.
Oh yeah, I know. I've seen this.
This guy's colonial. Yeah, it's from Henry Stickmin.
I never actually played that game. So
I did.
Is it good?
Henry Stickleman. This feels no good. I love that avatar for the memes, but I really don't like. I like being me. I like being me.
You like to be me.
Like when I get the money, I might just commission somebody to make a VRChat model for me.
Hey, guess
Just
what?
based on my character. What?
Beans.
No, I don't like beans.
Take Lady.
I'm being serious here. I actually don't like beans.
But they're Lady Wispaw's lovely Adoravians.
Adore beans.
They're amazing.
What is this logo
It's
on
a
the side of your
furry.
shit?
That one? Oh, it's the Feepaw.
Furry pride.
It's
What does that mean?
way back in the day, a group of people on a forum, I'm not going to name it because of its name, but they got together and they decided, hey, let's try to make a universal symbol for furry, which is very ambitious, and obviously something like that's only going to have a limited measure of success. But I'd say they found their limited measure of success because although it's not universal, it is pretty niche. Enough people know what the symbol means that it's worth sharing around. It's basically just it's
And
called
then
the it's basically just called the Feepaw, but it was basically just supposed to be like a universal symbol of furry. It's like you see this, you know this person's a
and
furry.
then somebody took the symbol. And somebody took the symbol out of the logo and screwed it up into something terrible.
No. Although I have MCO over here
No?
because
Or am I?
I can't ignore MCO's impact.
No, I'm not looking at the MCO. I'm looking at like. Okay, I'm just
This?
gonna shut up now because I don't think I can actually mention that on YouTube.
I want
I'm
to
not sure.
see on my back. I believe it says Survey Historia Viva.
What does it mean?
Yes.
I don't totally remember. It's Latin. I don't remember totally what it means, but it was something along the lines of keeping history alive or something.
Yeah.
Well,
Some
on that note, I
Captain
am
Regan
going
said,
to
"Where's
leave
the?"
because it is almost midnight where I live, and I must go.
Give me the blue beans,
Okay.
boy.
I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna
Zev.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some
Zev,
food.
get a
I'll see you
headset.
later.
Scar.
Just get a PC
Thanks for
headset
having me, Scar.
because
That's really cool.
it's nice having you. Feel free to hang around. I'm not in VR too often, but if I ever am, just hit me up. I might
Yeah.
be available.
Same.
Oh, heck yeah, alright.
Time, though, so
Well,
if you
it was nice. It was nice coming onto the stream because I don't really get to do this very often. I don't live stream myself very often as well, but like I do.
Well,
So.
hang on. Don't do too much yet. Can I open up another camera? Oh,
What?
maybe this will break it. Just come here real quick. This might break my live stream feed, but come here. I want to take a photo of all of us.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, other side. Volk, don't move. Literally, just walk to the side. Oh, nope, too far. A little bit more closer to Volk. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, dude, now send me that.
Don't move, don't
screenshot
move.
Send me that screenshot in Discord DMs.
All right, that's good. I'll send you it
Please, thank
after. I'm gonna put back out my
Alright.
my stream camera, so we have the proper video back.
Alright.
Yeah,
That's-
Alright,
How long is the
I'm
streaming
gonna
go?
head out.
I'm
Serva Historia is a very weird way of saying it in Latin. It literally means keeping the story alive. I mean, if you know a
Goodbye.
better way
there
to
you go.
phrase it, I'm not particularly well versed in Latin. I mean, obviously, Latin's kind of a dead language, but you hear that from me. If you know a better way to write it, let me know. It's not too hard to swap out this, especially because it's just a texture. I just go in the project files, replace the
Yeah.
texture, and hallelujah, you know. I don't have to mess with anything else and just
Bingo.
upload new versions. So it's not too hard to update, but if you have a better way of saying it, let me know. I'm gonna check how long the
Yes,
stream's been
John?
going. Yeah,
I'm gonna be going now, bud, because
You're gonna be
I need to
going?
get myself some food. Yeah, but hey, if you're still on when I get back, perhaps you just want to chill for a bit, or you just want to get some sleep. Depends on
Probably
what you're
not.
up to.
I'm probably gonna end the stream in a moment
Okay.
because I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours, which means it's like
Yeah.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
So
Go get some rest then. I'll probably end up just
Yeah.
hanging around on here for a bit then. Sorry about that.
you're fine.
I'll then get going to bed, or doing something else for a bit.
Hey,
I'll probably be
look,
back on later, but yeah,
look.
you know. Yes.
Pap, 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 pap. Anyway, guys, we are just a few days away from. We're just a few days away from the big trip. Everything's starting out. Everything's coming together pretty nicely. Shaping up to, despite a very long journey, it should be a very smooth journey for the most part, and
yeah.
it should be a very smooth experience at the con, and hopefully, something to rival the last year. So really excited. Everything's starting to kind of fall into place. It's going to be a lot smoother than I was worried it might be, but this stream was just kind of like a, hey, let's chill and talk about other stuff. Sort of just on the way, because I know it's going to be the last chance I'm going to have to just casually chill stream or whatever, because obviously I'm going to have it, and I'm going to get back and I have to get caught up with school, and I'm going to be committing to other things. I know my boyfriend's going to want to spend time with me, but I'm also going to have so much footage to edit that it's going to be like, so much work. So,
boy, yeah.
thank you, Volk, for coming on. Thank you, Spectra, if you still have the stream window open.
Yep.
Alpha, feel free to hit me up on Discord, man. If not, I'll do it after
Yeah.
this. But I absolutely love every you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and I will see you all fairly soon. Because the production, the con stuff is going to be a lot this year when it comes to videos. So
Oh, boy, yeah.
lots of stuff. I mean, I like my super cut for last year was like 2.5 hours. It's going to be longer this year. I don't know about how much, but
I've
I'm
got
going to be
hours worth of
recording
video.
a lot. I'm going to literally have hours of footage, like hours. It'll be nuts.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, but I will see you all soon enough.
Bye.
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 Of course, I got to get into OBS to do it.